turn that down. Hello, Ganko! Welcome to the chats, my friend. Hope you're keeping well. Give me 1 second. I am here, don't worry. All is good. Good afternoon, Zom. I'm just fixing one thing there, guys. Just give me 1 second. I am here. Hey, Leister. Hope you're keeping well. You ready for the gag? Can't wait for you to see the gag. I'm smiling. It's so funny. It's funny in an amazing way. If you can even notice it, that is. Alright, where's that? Okay. I think that's the one. Yes. Okay. Alright, give me 1 second. You turn down the background music. Because that background music, it's so relaxing. So calming, this lovely senpai music. Tenno Morimasa. Okay, we ready, people? Are we ready? Are we ready for the stream? Are your teeth green? Oh no. I will not do such a thing. After the amount of money that I've spent on whitening these motherfuckers, the last thing I'm going to put in is green dye into my No, I've done something better. For myself, that is. for my own amusement and creativity. Hey, Boosted Blue. Okay, here we go. We ready? Let's get this show on the road. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jay, and I hope you're all welcome and feeling good on this lovely, lovely Wednesday evening. I hope you're all keeping precious as much as I am, because it is a rainy day here in Ireland at the moment. Unfortunately, not the best start to St. Paddy's week, but your man, your JJ's looking fucking fresh. He's looking fresh as a motherfucking fresh and tucking freshness at the moment. I hope you're all keeping absolutely fantastic. Did I get chest implants? Well, I can honestly say I haven't. So, my skin is glowing, my hair is showing after like about a week and a half in a cap growing it and such. But I'm gonna reveal all to you right in a moment. But I hope you're all, oh yeah, the Stream Raiders. I think the Stream Raiders, I remember Chaos saying something, but it seems like it's still stuck in the, let me check if I can fix that. Because, so what happened, guys, if you were here on the Monday stream, my internet went down a little bit after midnight. I know you guys on Discord would have saw this being the case. This is why Discord is a very good thing. My internet went out for over an hour. I was in contact with you guys on Discord to let you guys know, but I was streaming not knowing that my internet went off for at least 5 minutes, and then all of a sudden I'm like, why is everything kind of freezing and why is no one talking? And then it's like, there we go. That makes sense, doesn't it? But yeah. So yes, so that's the problem when you don't realize that your internet has gone down, but that's the good news for Discord. So I'm just trying to see, can I fix the Stream Raiders that's kind of stuck in an infinity loop at the moment. You have such shiny skin, Makaniyami, thank you. I spent money on my skin on Tuesday, so I'm reaping the benefits of so much more, of such clear skin at the moment. This is not trickery. This is not special creams or anything like that. Yeah, if the chat's quiet, it's suspicious. But this is literally my skin normal right now. So I went for a HydraFacial. I was telling you guys that I'm going for a HydraFacial, and literally it has just done wonders on my forehead, which you can't really see right now because my hair is down and covering most of my forehead, but also particularly in the nose and the upper cheek regions. And that's the first. Now I put this on Instagram as well, but that's the first of 4 sessions that I'm doing. So that's the first one, and then 2 weeks time I'm going back because I want to focus on getting rid of lots of little lines and stuff that I don't like, and some imperfections that gathered over the years, you know. So I'm doing. I'm trying to remember the exact name of the procedure, but it's very similar to micro needling. So you might have heard of micro needling before. It's along the same lines, but it's like in addition to that. So pretty much they needle your face, and it's not injections or anything like that. Okay, it's not. They're literally going through your skin, and they're bringing, they're getting rid of a lot of shit that's in your skin basically, and with the blood flow, and what it encourages, it gets rid of lines and stuff that you might not like on your skin, or lots of imperfections that you don't like on your skin. So that's more or less to keep it simple what it is. So once a month for the next 3 months, the first session being at the start of the next month, sorry, we're doing this process. So yesterday was to get my face ready with this hydrofacial. This was just to get rid of lots of the blockages in my pores and stuff like that. And now I'm going to proceed on to doing to rejuvenating my skin, which I always say to you guys, and you guys know, I am a very high supporter. I'm a big advocate of that. If you want to change something about yourself and it makes you feel better for doing it, then absolutely fucking go and do it. Like, provided you have the money to do it, provided you've done the research, you have professionals, yada yada yada, all that stuff, which should be common knowledge and common sense even. As long as you do all that, go and do it, if it's going to make you happier at the end of the day. So I'm a huge proponent in that, and that's why, I how many times have I said it on stream, guys? I've said these pretty much words, being like, look, go, and if it's going to make you happier, fucking go and do it. You're not hurting anybody, you're making yourself feel better, your confidence, your self-esteem, everything like that, it boosts, right? Because you feel better. Like, at the end of the day, you have to look in the mirror at yourself. People might not see you every day. Some of your friends might only see you every couple of weeks, every couple of months, or whatever the case may be, but you have to live with yourself, and you have to look at yourself every single day. So if there's something that you can change, and once again, it's safe, you've done the research, all that stuff, and you have the money, etc., blah 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 blah, then why not go and bloody do it and enjoy the hell out of it at the same time. Okay, the stream rater should be fixed. I think I just have to, but I keep saying the battle's ready, but the battle's not ready. Oh, okay, it has to reset. Okay, it's resetting the battle, so it has to play through for a second time. I'm just going to let that play out in the background, but it's pretty much just going to redo the battle because it got stuck in limbo when the internet went down the other day. So there we go. So yeah, that's pretty much it. On top of that, fellow titty lifter here says plates before dates. Hello, plates before dates. Hope you're keeping well. Duo nice hair. Why, thank you. Duo micro needling is also what they call rendezvous with a small top. Oh my god. Duo, you just had to go there, didn't you? You just had to go there, didn't you, Duo? Alright, so if you want to join in on our stream raiders, it has now finally properly reset. I had to do that in the background, otherwise, as I said, it would have been stuck in limbo for a bit. So the event itself, that Valentine's event, is over, but you can still get goodies, level up your units, etc. in the background. Now, if you haven't checked our Discord, I believe, it was yesterday. We have a brand new unit being introduced to the game very soon. It's a Jay Cott's War Beast skin. It's a big buff unicorn being added into Stream Raiders very soon. Now that I got back to her with the result, I gave you guys, the community, a chance to vote on what you thought. Personally, I loved all three mock-ups that they've done. I liked the three variations, but at the end of the day, I wanted you guys as a community to decide, and overwhelmingly as such, one of them in particular got like 30 votes, so 30 votes higher, so way more than any of the other ones easily. So there we go. So a new unit is going to be available in Stream Raiders from the War Beast skins very soon, probably in the coming days, now that I've given the go ahead with that. Man Vargas, welcome to the stream. Hope you're keeping well as well. It's Wednesday. I haven't got any since Sunday since Duo. Oh my god, Duo, I feel so sorry for you. You've went like 3 days. Wow, you're a trooper, Duo. Like, oof. I think they should call you for like for the Nobel Peace Prize or something. So what crashed your last stream? Did you kick out a cord when you crossed your legs? No, of course, my ISP had a power outage, and it went down all across my city. So none of us had internet for like over an hour. Just nope, it's one of those things, you can't do anything about it, unfortunately. But yeah, so there we go. But yes, on top of that, so as I always say, if you can and it makes you feel happier, goddamn do it. So 3 days is a long time. Duo, I've literally had, like, not right now, but in the past, I've literally allowed myself, not that I had to, but I allowed myself months at a time, and I actually felt better for it, because if you just keep satisfying yourself with meh, as I'd like to say, meh people, not that the people that you might have might be meh, but like basically average, or people who aren't, let's say, top tier of what you want. I like to generally, like, I let myself wait as such. I just did my own thing. I was not concerned about getting with people, and like months at a time. And then when you got with someone that you really wanted to get with, not just because you're horny or whatever, there you go. That's a lot of built up hormones, though, don't you get angry? Duo, we have a hand. A hand plus porn equals... to me, it's not an issue. Like, I can go for months if I want to without sex. I don't, but I have, by choice, of course. But it is what it is. Like, but everyone's different. Some people can't go more than a few days without it, and that's fine. Like, especially if you're in a relationship, like, you'll be getting it quite often, right? Well, if you're in a good, a good place in your relationship, you'd be getting it often. At least I'd like to think so. But I don't think it's important, personally, that you need to. I'm pretty sure I have a problem, but I won't have this libido forever. So taking advantage of it while you have the libido. And other platforms show other methods Jay can demonstrate for you. Duo's very much aware of Jay's other platforms where I can demonstrate that. So there we go. So on top of that as well, in light of St. Patrick's Day coming in, I have done... So not only have I done hydro... And not only have I done a hydrofacial on my skin, which makes it, as you can see, guys, it's super fucking clear right now. My skin is just looking on point at the moment. And as I said, I have 3 more sessions of an advanced microneedling coming over the next 3 months, once a month, starting at the start of April, then May, June, to really get my face, all the shit out of my face, all the imperfections, the lines, whatever. So I'm making myself not that I need to make myself look younger, but it's as a result I'm going to look younger because I'm, you know, treating my face to some much love, to much love, because I haven't been treating it in this type of way. Now, of course, every single day I have my facial routine. I exfoliate my face. I cleanse my face. I wash my face, you know. I put moisturizer on my face, that type of stuff. So I have a good facial routine, but this is like, you know, this goes straight in. This is going to be intense as hell. I hope it doesn't hurt too much. Because the HydraFacial, there was some pressure, particularly around the nose, around the sides of my nose. There was lots of pressure. But yeah, so on top of that, not only did I, of course, do rejuvenate my face, once again, part 1 of 4. I also, of course, absolutely had some fun and creativity with my hair. At the same time. Hey, Knocky Strawberry. Okay, I might be the only one thinking this, but you actually look good in that sweater. Why, thank you. It brings out it brings out my shape, not just the twins. It brings out the shape very nicely, doesn't it? Yeah, like these sweaters, it's like they're very respectful, but at the same time you see everything, you know, more or less, right? You can still make out exactly, you know, what's going on. Velma, I love the look. Velma. Dylan the Dinosaur, skin is looking great after the HydraFacial special. Well, thank you. So I had this sweater. I have 2 sweaters very similar to this. One is white, which you've seen before. I'm not sure if I put on this one before for you guys. Respectful sweater I dyed. It's a respectful sweater. Yeah. I'm looking very respectful tonight. You can bring me home to your parents and they'd be like, "Oh, isn't he such a lovely lad?" I'm like, and they're like, "What are your intentions with my son?" And I'm like, Did you ever get brought home to a date, or I guess someone you're seeing, a boyfriend's parents, and did they ever ask you, "So what are your intentions with her son?" And did you just go like, "Well, I'm not gonna lie to you, but you know, why not?" Or does that have to be said? Do you want to be truthful about, you know? Well, look, I want to love your son in many different ways, and many different styles, positions, locations. I want to really touch his heart and a certain spot. I believe we go A, B, C, D, E, F, and then there's a letter after F, spot. I want to touch that too. Just going to do a workout routine in the bedroom. Yeah, of course. That's my intentions with your son. My ex's mom never asked. She just knew. I hope she did know. Is that sweater from Express? It's from a company it's from a company, like a shop through AliExpress, yeah. I got this ages ago. It's only like this sweater's only like €15 or 18 euro, like fucking bargains. And it's lovely quality, fits fucking mwah, chef's kiss. I gotta do that. The hair's looking gorgeous. Why, thank you. I had creativity, which was what I was just going to talk about. So I was talking about my HydraFacial, and then that was part 1 of 4 of a skin routine, which includes microneedling and advanced cleansing and exfoliations and stuff. Coming on. That's why my face is so shiny. There's nothing on my face right now in terms of creams or anything. Literally, like, you're going to see a bit of shine, obviously, from my lights, because I have 3 lights on me. Okay, so there's going to be a bit of a shine. But my skin is very clear at the moment because I just got a HydraFacial yesterday. So the next thing that I treated myself to as well is that me and my hairstylist got very very creative with my next hairstyle. It's going to be some, now, I don't know if I'm going to like this hair, like, it's very different for me. It's very, very, very different for me, first and foremost. But I want to have some creativity and I want to have fun because do you know how a lot of people change their hairstyles? Not just, they change it with dyeing it, and they can also obviously change the length of it, shaving it, right? Same with beards. Like I'm going to do my beard now in the next couple of days as well. My beard's going to change too. Right now it's extremely thick. I'm allowing before I talk about my hair, I'm allowing my barber more to work with. So I'm letting my beard grow out a bit more for the next couple of days. So just in case you think it might be a bit too puffy at the moment, it's all part of the plan. You want your stylists to be able to work with something than have less to work with, because then they can be more creative. And I'm at a position, this is where I'm coming with my hair right now and this style as well, and I'm going to tell you all about it. The truth, the in-depth truth of it all. So I'm at a stage right now that I really want more creativity, not just from my mind. Like my mind, okay, I have my creativity, right? But also I want to be able to express myself through my creativity in my visual look. Now, if I've been luckily able to do this for many years with my body. I changed my body around for many, many, many years. I've been training for over 12 years. I've changed my body all different ways over those years. You guys have seen me ripped, like shredded down, like pure, like ripped six pack, 7-8% body fat. You guys have seen Bear J, this big bulky bear, and you've seen all in between and stuff that I've been changing my body. So I've been creative with my body. With my beard hairstyle, with my beard styles, I've also been creative on where I had my lines. I've had shorter, I've had longer, I've also grew out my beard and put it in and stuff. So I've been able to do that. And with my hair is kind of my latest thing that I want to get more creative with. Now, I've had, over the last year in particular, I've had lots of different hairstyles, which you guys may have seen. Or if you've been following me on Instagram, I've been changing around and just having fun with it, with me, my stylist, and all that type of stuff. And we've been trying different things and just testing things out just for fun, you know. And one of our latest things are extensions. Actually, is extensions. So I have hair. So I have my real hair, but I also have extensions in at the same time. So not all of this is real. Okay, so there are extensions in my hair at the moment as well, because this is adding to my creativity that I want to play around with at the moment. So over the next while, I'm going to be chopping and changing. I can take them in, I can put them in, I can take them out. It's very simple. Well, I'd rather my stylist do it so I don't fuck it up. But you know, so I'm going playing around. Not only with my beard like I am doing this week, but I'm extending it into my hair as well. So I'm having some fun with my creativity. A lot of people play with their hair with dyes. I'm not really someone who likes to dye my hair different colors like blue or pink, but obviously people have creativity when it comes to their hair that they they will dye it, or they'll shape it in such a way, or they'll do it as a character. Maybe it's for cosplay. You know what I'm talking about, guys. Like, you have women as well, you know, they'll go all crazy and stuff with their hair, crazy in a good way. And you know, they'll have, like, 1 minute they'll have hair up to here, the next day you see them, they have hair down to their ass, all that type of stuff, you know. Yes, Ganko, you guessed it. I'm getting Leon's hairstyle ready for Resident Evil 4. I'm already on the way to a Leon. Like, doesn't this look a little bit like Leon's hairstyle? It makes sense. I'm being creative with it. So at the moment, I'm playing around with my hair. I don't like the whole dyeing thing. I know people have suggested dye my beard green for St. Patrick's. I don't really like that though. I don't want to damage my hair with dyes. Now, of course, you can like spray paint. Like for Christmas, for example, I had this like this kind of paint on, is spray on beard for the Santa look. But that's simple. It's not a permanent dye. It's something you literally put in and then you wash it out. It's, you know, gets out very simply. So what I'm doing right now is I'm going playing around with my hair. I'm going to chop and change it, see what I like with it. But that's the glory of me and my stylist working together and just having fun and being creative with my image for the next while, because I'm just at a phase in my life, realistically, that I just want to explore and have a bit of fun with myself. And don't, well, you can take that in a dirty way, because look, I do, but of course, but I'm also meaning it completely different from that as well. I'm just having fun with myself. Once again, guys, you can take that the way you want, but I'm meaning that in a very, very PG rated way. Okay, so if you see me trying all this crazy stuff with my hair over the next while, I'm literally telling you right now, I'm just having fun, I'm being creative, and I'm just living. I'm literally just having a bit of fun and living, and that's pretty much it. So yes, so I'm right now, I'm kind of doing, there's a lot of guys with this type of hairstyle in my city at the moment. I naturally have a long fringe. I actually have a naturally long fringe, but I also have, as I said, I've added to that now as well. So I'm kind of doing a wavy surfer, but also putting it way down front. It's a style you might have seen, the young kids. You'll see the kids having a similar kind of style, different variations, but pretty much having their fringe to more or less to their eyebrows. And that's what I'm going to be playing around with for the next, I'll probably stick with this hairstyle for at least 2 to 3 weeks, and then I might change it again. You might see me brushing it over to the side, putting it up a little bit, blah blah blah, but I'm just going to be having a bit of fun with this and just seeing if I like it. And we're going to keep chopping and changing, playing with things over the next couple of months to a year or beyond, with my hairstylist and myself, and we're just going having, as I said, some fun with it. So I encourage, of course, if as I said already, and as I said at the beginning of the stream, I'm a huge advocate of self-improvement and growth, and that also can include anything that makes you feel better about yourself. If it's something that can raise your self-esteem, if you've done the research, you have professionals helping you. If it requires professional help, such as especially if it comes to changing things about your body, right? About who you are. Physically, at least, of course, professional help. And if you have the money for it too, if you know it's going to make you happy, then fucking do it. And just enjoy your truth, okay? Enjoy it, live it, because as I said, you're the person who has to look at you every single day. You have to look in the mirror every single day at yourself. Don't give a fuck about what everyone else thinks. I hope they will support you and they will cheer you on as you chop and change and grow and become that beautiful butterfly, that glowing, that version of yourself that's just glowing and happy. Because the truth is, we change ourselves every single day. Our version of who we were yesterday might be slightly different than the version today, and the version of you that existed a year ago, 2 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, that's many, 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 many versions, probably thousands of versions since those couple of years ago. So you have constantly been updating yourself, just like a piece of software. You've been updating yourself, small tiny little changes, whether that's mentality changes, whether that's physical changes. You are not the same person as you were. And that's the simple matter of it. So I would love to hope that if you're going on a bit of a voyage, a little bit of self-discovery, that you will have friends and you will have supporters, fans in your community or in your circle that will just cheer you on, be like, you know what, if that makes you happy, fucking do it. But but at the same time, they'll also have the courage to come up to you and be like, bitch, are you serious? At the same time being like, I don't know. Like, you should be able to have people that will, yes, they'll cheer you on, but also be able to rein you in if they, especially if they're concerned about something. And you shouldn't dismiss their concerns either, because it comes from a loving place, right? And they just might just need education and brought up to where your mind currently is. Now, once again, that mindset will change. And it will change over the next couple of years. You'll have hundreds or thousands more versions of yourself with different mindsets, little changes in your mind, and that's perfectly normal, right? So enjoy the creativity, enjoy your growth. As I said, I'm a huge advocate for it, and any self-improvement that you want to do, as long as you're not hurting people. But realistically, if you're focused on your own growth, you probably won't be hurting other people. But if for whatever reason it will hurt everybody else, maybe I would call that into question. There are certain things that I still have to get my head around. Like, for example, I told people before like after my speech that I have just there about self-growth and improvement and your image and stuff, there's a couple of things that still, if you said that you did it or you're thinking about doing it, I will probably look at you as if you have 10 heads. Like, for example, someone if someone mentioned to me, they want to get muscle implants, to me that's just a sign of pure laziness. Like, if you can't grow muscle, you're obviously not doing it right. And there's nothing you can say or do to change my mind. And the reason for that is because, well, I've worked in that industry and have seen hundreds, if not thousands, of transformations over the years. So you're saying that you're that anomaly that just cannot, no matter what you do, change your body to get muscle. It's just not realistic. So if you say to me you want to get implants, muscle implants, then I probably would look at you and be like, yeah, I'm not on board with that. But at the end of the day, remember, you're doing it for yourself. As a friend, remember, you should have people in your corner who will support you, but you also have the people who are supporting you, but also ready to rein you in when they're concerned. That would be me at that moment if you're on about muscle implants, because I'd be like, why? Just why? Like, obviously I know why, but why? That kind of thing. So there are still those things in my head that I would be like, it would be very hard for me to get over, just because, well, as mentioned, I've worked in this industry for goddamn ages, and I've seen so many people transform. So to me, it's just a pure sign of lazy. That's it. You don't have the dedication, you don't have the discipline. That's why you don't have it. It's simple as that. It's harsh, but it's truth. So that's probably where I draw the line, and there's probably other things, but once again, I will give you my concern, but you can still do it, and I'll be happy for you. I will be happy for you if it makes you happier, but I will still have that concern. So that's it, right? So there you go. So there we go. That's the speech. So I'm going to enjoy my new skin, my new fresh skin, and as it improves over the next 3 months, as I have my 3 other micro needling, peeling stuff, all that kind of stuff done to my face once a month, as I said, the start of each month. That's the plan for the next 3 months. Had my hydrofacial yesterday. I'm going to have fun now with my hair, with my stylist on board, and we're just going to having a fucking fun, creative time. And of course, my second stylist, my beard stylist, I'm going to get his opinion now in the next couple of days, and we're going to change up the beard as well. So all a part of my creativity. I'm like, okay, I have a vision. Let's see, can we work towards this vision? And then I'm like, actually, no, I want to change it. Actually, I want to change it. So every week, if I go, I want to change it, I'll change it. Just having a bit of fun with it. So there we go. There's my truth. And hopefully, if anything I've said struck you in a positive way or an encouragement way, then I'm glad. I'm glad, because I literally told you my truth. So there you go. There's not a single lie in what I just said. So there we go. So yeah. Duo, I'm a parent and I would probably slap my child's date if they ever tell me their true intentions. But you know their intentions. That hair and sweater look good lord. I'm swooning, says Zom. Well, thank you, Zom. I'm ready for my dinner date without my dinner and without a date. I'm not gonna lie, the sweater makes me looking at your titties even more than before. See, I think actually when you see there's a mystery, because you don't see it like you don't see it like up front, like as normal. So that you have that mystery, so you're looking maybe a bit more. You see the outline of them, so you see that there. Like I might as well just like bring this in or something. Should I like just get this kind of like put in a little bit more so you see the outline even more? When I'm standing, you see it more, but I'm sitting obviously right now in my brand new footrest, which is going to make my life on my computer goddamn fucking amazing. Thank God my posture is finally changing up. I spend so much time stretching and doing flexibility work in the gym. You goddamn think months ago I would have goes, maybe I'm having some leg issues, some tightness and stuff because I'm not sitting right at my computer at a proper elevation for my feet. No. But yeah, I finally got around to it. I should have done this like a year ago, honestly. I just didn't think of it back then. And Naybay, Big Muscle Flexing, thank you, Naybay. Thank you so much for the subscription, man, and helping support the channel. Much appreciated. Hey, what's up, whores? Mr. Messy Bangs is in the house today. Do you have messy bangs at the moment, Naybay? Do you? And also to Duo as well. Duo gifting a subscription to Ganko. Thank you so much for that as well. Duo helping support the channel and giving a lovely gift to Ganko, so he has no more ads for the next 30 days as well. And also to I Am Monkey, Big Muscle Flexing. Welcome to you. Thanks for pressing the follow button and show me the boobies. Show me the boobies. Hungry Libra, love it, Jay. Thank you. So in other words, this is this hair raising situation that you wanted to share with everyone. Knox, you and your puns, Knox. Knox is probably the best at that. He's so good at getting those puns in. You should have I think Knox should have like a special title. I'm just not sure how to call what the title will be. Knox, you can create the title yourself, but you should have a special title for yourself. Oh my god, hot. Then Ada cosplay next. So you have my Leon cosplay coming into effect. So now you want an Ada cosplay. I'll see what I can do with the hair. I'll get onto the stylist and be like, bitch, we need to go Ada on this. I'm gonna have a nice red dress on as well, and I'll be like Vermelho, da 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 Vermelho. Yeah, red, bitch, red in Portuguese. We got a little bit of Gloria Groove or Lady Lest. Yeah, we like a bit of Gloria Groove. If you've never heard of Gloria Groove, then bitch, you're not living. You need to go and listen to some Gloria Groove. That song is everything. Everything. That song is. I'm living when I hear that song. I'm literally out of my seat in 2 seconds dancing. Once that song comes on, amazing, so fun. I'm in the same phase in my life, Jay, but with PPs and vajayjays. Duo has his own creativity with the private regions. Nebe, unless you're using bleach or any product with developer can lift the hair. Which version SFW? There are demi-permanent dyes that can give your beard some different tones with no damage. Semi-permanent. Of course, yeah, like those light dyes, they're fine for beards. But you just have to be careful, especially with things like bleach and stuff. Very, very can potentially be very damaging. Soup Simon, hello to you, Soup Simon. Hope you're keeping well. Psychode, Monkey, you do you, Jay. Boom, thank you so much for that. Ganko enjoying that. You got good hair genetics. Do Irish get that bald spot up and up? Anyone can get the bald spot up on top. I have at a point. I had that bald spot. But this is where money comes in, people. I want to do some self-discovery, and by self I mean Jay's body. I live in Vancouver, says Duo. It's tough here. If you're ugly, good luck. I think that applies to a lot of cities, unfortunately, especially over in the USA. I think Europe is a lot friendlier when it comes to that, but obviously if you look good, like it is a very interesting topic and subject that you can potentially have an easier life if you're good looking. Has anyone noticed that or ever thought about that? And the reason is, well, a lot of people warm up to a good looking face or someone who's dressed, very well, right? I think a lot of people warm up to good looking people easier. Maybe it's because the eye candy, or you just respect them more. I don't know what it is really. Maybe it's a bit of both. But I don't know. It just seems to happen, and especially when you go into professional, businesses and stuff, like they bend over backwards essentially for you. It's like, oh my god, you're good looking, how can I help you? Oh, can I get this for you? Oh, can I get that for you? Like I'm not exaggerating. People do that all the goddamn time if you're good looking. I'm not 100% sure the exact mechanics. If you guys want to maybe chime in on it, let me know. But if you, like, obviously, if you're good looking, you probably put a lot of work into it, unless you're just one of those natural born beauties. You just get out of bed every morning, you look absolutely fantastic, you have to do very little to look good as such. We don't all have that luck, unfortunately. We have to spend money and work hard to get our looks. But I definitely have noticed that over the years that people who are good looking literally just get the best of the best. Like, you want the best table, you'll get the best table because you're good looking. That type of thing in a restaurant, it happens all the time. You're thinking it's the halo effect, Nebe? Probably, yeah. Like, for example, if you saw someone who looked like a bum, okay, so someone who looked homeless, and when I say someone who looks homeless, just think of a homeless person. Like if you just use your mind, if someone said the word homeless person to you, like if you just conjured up a version in yourself of someone who is homeless, like that typical homeless look. Now, obviously, anyone can be homeless, right? There's not a, let's just say attach a stereotypical homeless man's look, okay? So if you saw a homeless man, they probably have a very long or scruffy beard, if they can grow a beard. Their hair will be just whatever, if it's just like, they look maybe for lack of a better term, kind of that crazy look. Their face isn't anything to write home about. It's going to be very rough, probably from all the years of hardship or just living on the streets. They're not going to be able to cleanse their face and make it look pretty on a daily basis. Their clothes are potentially like rags. They're not going to be clean, and they're probably, you know, they're living off, you know, finding clothes in a bin, torn clothes, or from charity shops. You know, just conjure in your mind a homeless person. So if you have a homeless person, let's say, walking into a shop, like let's say a supermarket, you know the security are going to be looking very carefully at that person because they have a negative influence around them. You automatically associate negatively because of what they're wearing and because of what they look like. You can do a social experiment, and you probably have seen it on Instagram, you've seen it on YouTube, these social experiments where someone, you know, who has plenty of money dresses up, like, you know, has the makeup done, hair done, all that, like to transform themselves into, let's say, a homeless person for the day, just so they can see the hardship of what, let's say, how people treat a homeless person or someone who doesn't look so visually appealing compared to what they look like probably when, well, on their normal day. Once again, it's a social experiment. They're purposely putting themselves to make themselves as rough as possible, just so they can see it. It's very amazing. So let's say now, if you're let's say looking like a homeless person and you go into a shop, what do you think is going to happen? People are going to be looking at you. They're thinking that you're going to steal food, you're going to cause trouble, that type of thing, right? Whereas if you're good looking, no one's going, you know, you're going to just have free reign. No one's going to have negative thoughts and stuff. Well, you know, at least in that positive way, they'll probably be like, oh my God, look who he thinks he is. You know, they'll probably have that type of attitude about you, but that's a different side of things. But if you look good, people are going to be more willing to bend over backwards for you, just to, you know, to help you out, or, you know, it's very interesting social experiment. So I think people understand where I'm coming from with that. So yes, generally speaking, good looking people have an easier life, if even just for that alone. Plus, obviously, you have the other benefits, such as, well, you can get a lot more people if you want. Of course, you have your pick of a lot more potential partners, or, you know, or lovers, or whatever you want, right? You have a potential. You have an expanded pool that way. Now, that doesn't mean you're everybody's cup of tea. I'm not saying you're everybody's cup of tea, but in general, you have an expanded pool because you are good looking, compared to people who might not be so good looking, and they might potentially, well, they most likely have a lesser pool of people that would find them attractive. Now, we're on about physical attraction here, okay? We're not talking about personality. At the end of the day, I always believe personality is king, and that will always be my way. Yes, it's going to take both, but at the end of the day, personality wins. And as it should. Oh, Stream Raiders is ready. Thank you very much. I'll jump into that right there, and then we'll come back. I'm going to read your comments right after the Stream Raiders. I don't have my green screen on me at the moment. It's down behind me, but it's all ready. But I'm just going to put myself down here. I'm going to have a look at your comments there while Stream Raiders comes in. Now, guys, if you want to join in with Stream Raiders tonight, we're back to typical battles until the next event begins. But it's a good time to still gain level ups and scrolls for your people. Oh, the music's on. Ew, I hate the music. Turn off. And the sound effects are just over the top cringe. But outside of that, it's those typical movie ones, like, the Halo effect, it's real. Less convictions, less jail time. Yeah, even that. Hey, Stick Sizzles, hope you're keeping well. The sweater is struggling so much we can see the nipple through it, says Noki Strawberry. Congratulations, guys, there on some extra goodies, and we'll jump into the next battle there, and the map will reset to normal maps after we kill the boss of this. So at least we still get the extra goodies until that time occurs. But if you want to join in on the next battle, streamers, click on that lovely link. Okay, reading through your comments there now at the same time. Anabe, someone attractive checking you out is cute. Someone not that is a creep. Yeah, that's so true. That's so true. Like if someone that you thought was hot was looking at you, you'd be like, ooh, you know, you'd feel good. You'd be like, ooh, oh, thank you. But if someone who you find is not attractive and they're staring at you, you'd be like, what the fuck are you looking at? Like, we do it ourselves on an impulse. We judge, and that's just it. We all judge. I don't give a shit who you are. You cannot honestly sit here and say you have never judged or you don't judge people. You do. You do it subconsciously, if anything else, because it can be a survival mechanism kicking in at times, and like you might be able to control it right away. You might catch it and then start thinking normally again. But we all judge. But so true. If someone good looking is looking at you, you'd be like, ooh. But if someone not good looking is looking at you, you'd probably be like, okay, why are you looking at? You know, you'll have that kind of like, okay, stop looking, please, thank you. Get away from me, you creep. You know, and we do it. We're humans. Noki Strawberry, my natural beauty is so strong that when I get out of bed, get out of bed face, it doesn't work on my iPhone. What do you mean my get out of bed face doesn't work on my iPhone? Oh, as in I just woke up like this type of thing? Duo. Right. No. I got it now. The face recognition. Oh, Jesus Christ. I had a blonde moment to myself right there. Duo. I think the privilege that comes with being good looking is something primal. That's why lawyer bar exams, you can't see the people that took the test. Fair enough. Stick Sizzles, it's like that Family Guy episode when Peter Griffin got handsome and people let him in things first because he was beautiful. It's like that. Now, it might not go to that extreme because it's Family Guy, but it kind of works like that. Like if you're in the, and this is true, I've had this happen many times to me and friends of mine, is if you're good looking, and let's say if you're in the line, if you're in the queue to get into a club, sometimes you'll just skip the line. Because you're good looking. Oh, we want these people in. Get in. Come here. It happens. Doesn't always happen, but it can happen. It has happened. The Kaiser. It's a common saying. Sex sells. Good looking sells. Yeah, Kaiser. I agree with you. Sex does sell. If they were looking at me, I'd just be like, he must be blind and confused. Chaos. Don't be like that. And hey, look, if that's the case, take advantage of it. On the lighter side of things, take advantage of it. But nah, don't think of yourself in that way. Of course not. I'm a bridge troll, a bridge troll, and I own it. You're not a bridge troll. You're so much greater than that. Damn, man. Chaos gets hugs. You guys will be jealous of the amount of hugs Chaos is going to get from me whenever we meet. You're going to get so many hugs. You're not going to know what to do, Chaos. You're going to be like, I don't know what to do with this. Chaos, if they... Oh wait, Duo, don't be so hard on yourself, mate. I'm sure you're a cutie. Stick Sizzles. We all have that hidden thing we're thinking about that we don't want to say sometimes. That's it. And that's so true as well. Like the thing is that I have, thankfully, since I've moved to Dublin, I've made a good amount of friends. You know, I'm definitely trying to get myself out there a little bit more now, because I had a moment where I just was not interested in making friends. When I first came here, I was adamant. I want to make some friends. I want to feel like I belong in the city. Like I don't really know people here. You know, you have that, it's that natural reaction. Like, okay, I'm going to go out. I'm going to like try and meet people, right? But then I had that period where I'm like, you know what? I don't need more friends. I'm happy with the few people that I know here. But then I started getting to know more people, and now I'm like, okay, I love this again. So I'm definitely getting myself out there a little bit more, trying to meet up with friends more often. They introduce me to their friends, we get to know each other, yada yada yada. Like I have friends of all different, let's just say I've friends of all different shapes and sizes, okay? And to me, I treat them all very similar to each other. I just, you know, if I see them, when they see me, I give them huge hugs. I give them a lot of my love. And that's what I like to do with my friends. I just give them a lot of hugs, give them a lot of love. I'm just smiling with them. I'm just happy with them. Obviously, some friends more so than others I see on a more regular basis. It's just how it is. But when I get to gather my friends, I just try and show them a lot of love, you know, in my own way. But I like to try and unite people. I like to bring people together. I like to have a great time with a group of friends and introduce people to maybe people they might not necessarily associate themselves normally with. And I just love doing that. I just love that dynamic, you know. It's just, yeah, I just like bringing people together. That's one of my traits that I like about myself, you know. Nebe, does a horse not have skin? What do you mean, does a horse not have skin? Of course a horse has skin. And Chaos, I only take handshakes. Chaos, are you saying to me that if I offered you a hug, you would be like, no, I only want handshake? Are you serious? It's me, Chaos. It's me, okay? You know me for a long time. And not on about, oh, it's me, as I'm like some sort of godlike creature. I'm about me, you know me, you know? That type of way. It's a high possibility, says Chaos. Don't you just love him? Don't you just love him? He speaks his truth. You gotta admire that. You gotta love it. Nebe, we aren't sentient balls of fluff. I'm very much aware horses are not sentient balls of fluff. They're strong motherfuckers. Step aside, Chaos. I'm taking the hug. Sketch Artist, thank you so much, my man. Thank you so much for the subscription. Much appreciated. 6 months going. I hope you're keeping well, my man. We're getting through that. We're getting up there with the subscriber goal. The follower goal is going great. I'm at the same time. You gotta read all my messages in order, Nebe. You are confused because you're missing a message or two. Well, look, why can't you just do a paragraph? You're like me when I text, I literally do a line at a time. Text. So that means, especially if you're reading it, you get to see a line and it just goes faster than me sending one long message and then you have to wait to read the whole message. Think I split something in my beard? Did I? I don't know. Are you sure it's not to shine? I don't know. I'm not sure. Whew. It's actually so interesting having the fringe down so much. It's interesting. I'm kind of hoping now tomorrow's going to be an interesting test because tomorrow I'm going to be in the gym, and I'm kind of hoping that when I'm sweating, that it's not going to get annoying, you know, my forehead with my fringe. You know, it's going to be something I'm going to have to see if I like that or not. Otherwise, I'm just going to have to start raising it up again. or maybe I have to wear those bands, you know, those sweat bands you see some guys using to tie back their hair. Oh, no, I don't want that. I don't like that look. I just reminds me of tennis players. Obviously, for tennis players, they kind of need it, but yeah. It just reminds me of tennis players. At the gym getting sweaty. I'm sure the cardio is fun at the gym. It's just chaos. You spilt your drink in your beard. No, I didn't. Did I? I don't know. Well, it's not there now. I don't know if it's the brightness. I don't know. If it did, thank you. I don't know. Hey, Goddess, I hope you're keeping well. Your skin looks so glowy and amazing. That means the Hydrofacial has worked its duties. And we're liking it. Sweatband, very 90s of you. I see guys with sweatbands in the gym. Careful how you pet a horse. They might give you a little kiss in return. A little kiss? You mean a kick? They'll give you a kick in return. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Now, guys, our Stream Raiders is in the background as well, so definitely feel free to put down your units. The link for Stream Raiders pops up every so often as well on your screen, so if you want to join in with that, absolutely. Now, we're also going to do a little bit of Nitro Racing in a moment. So Nitro Racing is currently has drops on at the moment. Why does this have to download again? Why? I already downloaded it. Update in progress. Okay, more new stuff. Well, I guess new stuff is always good. Maybe they're finally putting the... maybe they're going to put quests on the menus they have on the website. But we'll see. Waiting for that. Oh, it was actually a sizable download this time. Okay, so they probably put a few new things on it since 2 days ago. But yes, we're going to play some Nitro Racing, guys. So if you want to join in on some racing fun and blowing up other members of the community and get your way to first place, then we're going to play that now in just a moment. So currently there's drops as well for Nitro. So just watching the stream while Nitro's in effect, which I'm going to start turning that on. I'm going to turn the stream to Nitro. So while you're watching, you're going to get in-game drops. So when we play it, you're going to get you can get some extra goodies. Just make sure you claim them on Twitch. So I've just updated that on the streaming side there as well. Now, one important thing that you, unless it's updated in the game, which I don't think it is yet, but this website here, this will give you access to getting gold from your quests until they eventually get it added into the game. Once again, I don't think it's there just yet, but feel free to log into that, and you can get your quests done and your race pass and stuff, because you're going to get lots of gold that way, which you can then use to use on customizations for your cars. So you'll be able to change up your cars, your characters, and all that type of stuff as well. So a great way to get lots of coins is from these quests and stuff, which you will get easily by just joining in and playing a little bit with us. Talking about gym outfit, today I found a few old stringers I used to wear at the gym, and they're too small now. Happy noises. Well, that's good, Noki. That means you're making some progress, man. Can I be your swear band? I mean, huh? You mean my sweat band? I guess you could if you want to. Sticks is if I'm around with people I think, or I guess how they show on the internet, I sometimes admit that I'm kind of a bit picky of who I want to speak with or be around someone, maybe based on how they look mostly. But I also try to act and see what the personality is, something like that. Yeah, like it's very normal for people to do that. Like a lot of, for example, it'd be very common for, let's say there's a guy who's like a 9 or a 10, okay, whatever you view as a 9 or a 10. There's a good chance that guy will also hang out with other 9 or 10s, you know, that type of way. It's like in their own little clique, in their thing. I'm not really like that as a person. Like whatever number you mark me as or whatever, I don't give a shit. But I just like being around people with good energy. Like if you have good energy, I'm gonna fucking love it, and that's the most important thing to me, is your energy. Looks are secondary to me. Now, once again, we're on about energy and friendship and all that type of stuff. I'm not on about banging and shit like that. That's a completely different situation. The 9 or 10s also have seen each other naked. Most likely, yes, most likely. Oh, we unlocked I think a new. Oh, I think we did unlock a new level. Oh, we did unlock a new level in Stream Racers. It's actually loading up for us now. Awesome. Daddy out of 10. 12 out of 10. Thank you. Aren't you guys so sweet? Okay, let me put up my lovely green screen so I don't have to make myself so small on your screens right now. There we go. So, I know I'm going to be flicking my hair back and forth all the time because why not? Okay, so guys, if you want to join in tonight in our Nitro Racing, we're going to play this for a little bit to start off with the games for tonight. Remember, we still have our Stream Raiders in the background as well. But if you want to join in on our Nitro race on races and get coins and also complete your quest and be able to customize your your vehicles and your characters and stuff, type !play like you see just above me up here to join in and be able to play with us tonight. Now we're going to try and unlock another map. That's our mission for tonight, to unlock another map. That means we have to beat the computer characters. So we need people to pass the finish line. Not only will you get more coins, but also it will give us the ability to unlock more maps as a community. So we'll have more things to play with. So we're going to try out a new map tonight. Now we have played this originally in the alpha, but it was locked to us, so we haven't got to play this recently. So. And that's going to be fun to see a new map, and we have multiple new maps on top of that we have not seen yet at all. So as a community, we're going to help each other out tonight by trying. Not only are we going to have fun playing, but also try and unlock another map or so for us to play with in the future too. Now, once again, the drops are on, so drops are enabled on the screen. So while you're watching the stream, you're going to get drops in the game, where that means you're going to get additional cosmetics in the game as well, just by watching the stream. So even if you don't participate, but hey, why not? It's very simple to participate. Just type !play. Now, one of the most important things you need to know when you're playing the game is this command, mega. So !mega. So have your !mega ready to be copy and pasted, preferably into your Twitch chat. And that will allow you to use your weapons. So if you pick up a weapon in the game, you can use it to fire against your competitors. So just like you're playing Mario Kart or something like that, Crash Team Racing, for example, where you pick up weapons, you can then use them. So just type !mega, like I did once again, to be able to join in with using that. And also, once again, this is the website, a shortcut to the website if you want to claim your quests and your daily stuff. You have that website in the background. Now eventually that will be added into the game, but since it's in beta, it's not implemented yet, so you can get it on the website for now, and it will automatically add into your account. So keep that in mind. Like, I just got an extra 800 coins. It's not updated in the game right now, but it's on the website all added up for me. And I just got a roar hunk as well. So new beep. So nice stuff right there. So there we go. So keep an eye on that website in the background too, for that. So I'm just catching up with some of the comments there. All right, we're going to start the race while I'm looking up the comments. I worked at Abercrombie and Fitch in my late teens, and everyone there was intimate. I'm not surprised. That's where you picked up your habits nowadays, Duo. All right, here we go, my lovely people. So let's get this off to a good start. So once again, we have to try and beat the computer at the same time. Remember, type !mega when you pick up a weapon. I'll take anyone that will have me. I bet you will. Now, you'll know if you get megas because they're going to be down here, or else they'll be next to your name on the top. Just to help with that, actually, I'm going to bring myself over to maybe this side of the screen. So we currently have bots in the first place at the moment. So we have to get those bots out of first and second and third place, etc., to the best of our ability. But only the bots at the moment seem to have weapons. We don't have weapons yet, but more weapons will drop as the clock counts down. More are starting to drop. You see these dice here. Damn it, more bots are picking them up, but more will drop as time goes on. I'm going to be zooming into each of you. So although it's automatic, the weapons are still going to be a huge contributor. So you as a viewer using your weapons whenever you get them. So far, unfortunately, the bots all seem to be all the bots seem to have the weapons. Just keep an eye on the end screen here and next to your name if you see yourself in the top 10 at least. Or you could just type mega and just see, you might have one. You never know. Now every so often you're going to see the megas being used from the bots as well. So Stick Sizzles, for example, just uses lightning. So he's gonna zap a couple of people with lightning. So he just zapped there. Myself, damn you, Stick Sizzles. Picked up another one. So you can see that mark next to Stick Sizzle's name. For example, if you see that next to you, or if you see it down here for you, type exclamation mega and you will use it. You load the bananas. Now, if you're in first place, it's probably not the best idea to use the marks, to use the weapons until you maybe fall into second or anything. Especially if you see bots. If you see bots ahead of you, that's the most important thing, because right now we have to have our team in the top positions, or else it doesn't count as a win. So if you see bots in front of you, then definitely use the weapons. Otherwise, you're just going to 100% target us, your own team. So remember, you're playing as a team right now. Although your position will determine how much money you get, the money you get from a race is little in comparison to how much you'll get from questing and such. So Stick Sizzles is currently in third place. He's our biggest chance. Oh, good. Psycho Chode just took out 2 bots in front for Stick Sizzles to claim second place at the moment. We still have to catch up with Frodo, so we have to take Frodo out of that first position, hopefully ASAP. Oh, Frodo just got hit. Awesome. Stick Sizzles gets into first place. Keeping an eye on Stick Sizzles at the moment. And he slips, unfortunately, on a goddamn banana. Psycho is using more lightning. Skanko's using a banana bomb. Try and get, hopefully, fuck up a couple of those bots, hopefully, along the way. We don't want those bots. Leisder is now in second place, slipping on bananas at the same time, along with Stick Sizzles, who just recovered from his slippy slidey. So we have a couple of people here. Chorus has a mega as well. Duo, you have a mega on your screen too, from what I can see. Okay, we have 2 people from our team who passed first and second. Maybe Nabe might just get third before this slingshot bot, possibly. Ben Affleck's just got in front of him too. Okay, we got 2 people in first and second. That hopefully will be enough to get us a win at least. I'm not sure if it just counts by who's in first or so, but there we go. It should hopefully. Now, depending on where you got, you're going to get different coins associated with that. But also, remember, check out the website. I copy and pasted that there a little while ago. Let's see. Yes, okay, that counted as a win. That counted as a win. We need one more win to unlock the next map, guys. We need one more win to unlock the next map. So let's do it again. And let's see, can we get another win on our list. So type exclamation mark play, like you see up at the top of the screen, to join in on the next map. Keep using those megas. Now, in the meantime, remember, you can check your quests, check your race pass on the website. Remember, this will eventually be added into the game. I just typed in the website there into your stream again. And you'll pick up a lot of coins. Now, these coins are used for your garage, okay? So that means you can use that to unlock different cars. It also can be used to unlock different megas from what I can see too, so that's going to be interesting. So for example, I have a Banana Storm, a mega now equipped onto mine, and so I think that's my, I think when you unlock the megas, it's your preferred mega. So actually I'll put the Pigeon Bombers as my preferred mega maybe. Because there's a couple of different megas that you can, that looks like that you can unlock. There's a Meteor Storm. I've never seen that one. But yeah, there's a couple of ways to customize your racer anyway. So that's pretty cool. Damn, I'm picking up so many extra coins right now on the website while I'm just waiting to start the next round. Now, once again, guys, last chance to get in on this round. We're going to begin there in 10 seconds. Meteor Storm duo. Now, while you're playing, the important button is Mega. So type in !Mega to get in, to use your weapons if you do pick them up. So although the game just goes through itself like automatically, those weapons are completely up to you as the viewer to use, which will change everything. Now we have a huge race ahead of us right now. There's 29 in this race. So once again, our goal as a community, as a team, we're Team Blue. We have to get at least one of our people into first place. We want to be able to beat these bots. This will unlock a new map for us if we do it one more time. So use those weapons carefully, particularly if you see bots in front of you. Oh, cool! That's okay. That's pretty cool. Oh my god! All the bots bots are in all 7 first places at the moment. From 1 to 7, there's a bot. We need to get those goddamn bots out of it. Those bots are cheating. Makaniyami and Ganko has megas at the moment as well. So feel free to use them. Now remember, if you see Mega next to your name, or if you see it down here, you have a weapon, so use your Mega to use your weapon. I hope they'll be able to add in eventually that will say that you have it regardless. So you can see it easier. Okay, Makaniyami creeping into 4th place at the moment. So him and Stick Sizzles are currently our saviors. The best chance of becoming first place. Now that doesn't mean no one else can, because these games change very quickly. Dub currently there as well, but the bots are taking him out. Nebe at the moment as well. All coming in, myself, but we're still far behind. Makaniyami still making that's not going to be good for Makaniyami. Off the track he goes. That's going to cost us some vital seconds. Stick Sizzles currently now in first, is our crown and glory. Psychoed Monkey almost up with him too. Now myself is creeping in as our next glory. I just picked up a Mega, so I'm going to use this Mega, hopefully kill some bots with it. So here we go, some Pigeon Bombers. It's going to start chasing after some of the people in first place. Gotta loves the Pigeon Bombers. I picked up another weapon, so I'm going to use another Mega. More Pigeon Bombers. Chorus, okay, myself, Chorus, and Ganko are now in 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place. So this is a good way to be. Coming into the 3rd lap now. So if we can keep this, if we can keep some of us in 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, that's going to be great. As long as it's one of us, anyway, that's the most important thing. Now there's a bot coming up right behind us now. Tempo's coming up right behind us. He's creeping into third place. Okay, we're pushing the bots down. That's good. That's good, guys. So the most important thing is having one of us win. So keep those weapons, particularly if you see a bot in front of you. There's a good chance it will hit the bot and not one of our own. Chorus coming into 5th place at the moment. There's a bot right behind Ganko and myself, so I'm going to try and take out that bot. Okay, one bot down. There's a bot now in 1st place. Oh, overtook Ganko, unfortunately. But, oh, he got stunned as well. I think that was a pigeon bomb, so Ganko can move safely until he slips on a banana. Another bot, Fortitude, is in 1st place at the moment. Oh, he's tripped. That might just give Ganko a bit of time to catch up. And he slips on bananas too. Chorus incoming shortly behind. Use your megas, guys. Use those megas. Try and trip up some of those bots. I just got a pigeon. Oh, the pigeon just hit Fortitude off the track. Lovely. Now we have bots in 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place. Uh-oh. Oh, did Makaniyami just come? Oh, Makaniyami came out of nowhere. Makaniyami, I think, just got 1st place for us. The bots are coming into 2nd and 3rd place. Oh, Nox got it somehow into 2nd place there. Awesome. That slow at the end is kind of annoying. And a bot came into 3rd place, but as long as it's not 1st and 2nd, that's good. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. That was some cow poop. Hey Matthew, hope you're keeping well. I'm doing good. Hey Rylith. Okay, chat wins. Okay, good. That's what I like to see. I like to see chats winning. Okay, good. Here's your list, guys. We have Makaniyami and Nox in 1st and 2nd place, and then coming down the list here, all the different coins associated with that. So you're still going to get coins regardless of where you place, but that should have unlocked a new map for us. Should. Yes, okay, we have a brand new map, the Dino Desert. So we have 2 maps now extra. So we have the pit and now Dino Desert. So, and then we have 2 more. Oh, a UFO looking one coming up as well. So, and there's lots more maps that they're planning to add in too. So hopefully they'll get these up and running soon. But we have 2 more maps to unlock. Got top speed. Nebe, the horse is galloping at top speed, it looks like. Stream Raiders is ready at the same time, so we're going to jump in to that. We have oh Jesus, look at all these people ready for some Stream Raiders. We're absolutely going to walk over this team. They don't stand a chance with the team that has been put up there. Yeah. The computer's going to compensate mightily on the next map for that. They might overshoot it a bit. But good job, guys. Congratulations to Lystar, Yosotag, and also to Regical on some extra goodies. And now it's time to end off the chapter with the boss. So if you want some extra drops from this, it's a good time to join in right now and try and take out this boss with the rest of us. So once again, need a good amount of people join in on the Stream Raiders. Remember, every 5 minutes you can place down a new unit, and then in 30 minutes we'll play the next battle. However, in the meantime, we're going to come back to our Nitro Racers. And we're going to check out the Dino Desert map and have a look at that. Good night, Nebe. Good night. Ciao to you as well. Enjoy the appointment tomorrow, Nebe. Think I was all the way in the back, says Stick. I am still the queen, says Makaniyami. All right, let's see. So type !play to join in on this map with us, guys, and let's check out this new map that we just unlocked as a community. So !play. Now remember, check out the website as well to check did you complete any more quests there. Maybe you got some new goodies, coins, or maybe some customization stuff. There's a hell of a lot of missions that just run in the background. So there's always opportunity to gain something. Okay, I have 4,000 coins now. It actually updates very quickly. I have 4,000 coins now, so doesn't really buy. You'd think that's a lot, but it doesn't. It doesn't really buy you much in this. It really doesn't. But yeah. Remember, the whole point is trying to beat those bots, most importantly. So as long as we have someone in first place, by the end of it, we get the win, and that goes one step towards unlocking a new map for the community to play as. Now, once again, while you're watching the stream, there's drops currently being added into your Twitch profile, so make sure that you collect those as well. Those drops will be added into Nitro into this game, connected to your Twitch profile. So while you're watching, even if you're not playing and you're just watching, you're lurking in the background, you're still going to get drops associated with this game, such as a customizable car and stuff like that. So there's 2 customizable cars in the drops as well, along with some other goodies. So some nice goodies that you guys can pick up while you're just simply watching the stream for a while. Matthew, you've had to get some replacement earrings. The captive bead of my Atragus earring popped out. Don't you just hate when the bead gets? I hate that with my ball bearing. So on my eyebrow piercing, it's very rarely it happens, but when it does, it's such a pain in the ass that the ball bearing just randomly comes loose and then it drops somewhere. And like a ball bearing is like. It's so goddamn small. Trying to put, and even if you can somehow find it, which somehow I always do, on the rare times it drops out, which can be goddamn, it's like searching for a needle in a haystack, and then try to insert it back on that tiny little bar. What a pain in the ass. I'd almost go to a tattoo parlor and just get a replacement one. That it's probably even faster just to do it that instead of finding the ball bearing somewhere in your apartment and then putting it back on yourself. You probably would save time just going to a tattoo parlor and just putting it back in. We'll begin this match, guys, in 30 seconds. So if you want to join in, last chance now, type !play and help us win against these computer bots in a brand new map that we've just unlocked. Just need to blow my nose 1 second. My nose is getting all congested from the weather that we have at the moment. It's so like, it's just rainy and cold at the moment, which is not ideal for St. Patrick's Week, because from tomorrow onwards, that's when the celebrations begin. So tomorrow afternoon and onwards, people are going to be partying for the next couple of days. So it's kind of, affected a bit when the weather is as bad as it is, unfortunately, especially the outdoor events. So, for example, tomorrow there's outdoor festival. That's going to be, provided it's raining, which apparently it's meant to be. Hopefully not for those people anyway. I'm not going to be attending that one. That's, it sucks a bit. It's like going to a music festival and you're outdoors and then it starts raining. It dampens it dampens the spirits a bit. And then Friday you have the parade and stuff, more people out, having the fun. Then Saturday it's the parties continue, because Friday here's a bank holiday. That's why most people won't be working tomorrow. So that's why people will be out for multiple days at a time. So yeah, so it kind of just dampens the effect a bit when it's raining. You're in the shower and cleaned it normal. I heard something hit my drain. I was like, oh shit. That sucks. That sucks, Matthew. That sucks. To count down slowly again. Did you get it? Did you get in there, Captain Snappy? I'm not sure. Did your character get in? Not sure. That countdown went like a half speed, didn't it? Where's the bots? Well, is that a visual bug? Oh, there they are. Okay, I only saw one line on my screen and then, but yeah. There's 23 there. And now, of course, I start off last. Now, once again, guys, exclamation mark mega is the most important tool to use. So make sure that you use that when you can. What the hell is just happening on this map? I don't know what everyone just got hit by. Was it bones? Was it bones from a dinosaur or something? Now, this is a new map, so we haven't seen this, so I'm not really sure what's going on. Oh, so there's dinosaur bones and they chase after people. Okay. So Kamikatsu and Nox are currently in second and third place. So remember, the most important thing is for one of our team, which we are the blue team, to get to first place to unlock a win for us. Currently Miles now in second place. Now once again, once you pick up a weapon, it's going to be next to your name, or else you're going to see it down here. And you can use those, particularly if you see bots in front of you. It's a good idea. So Ganko, Kami, and Stick Sizzle and Psychoed Monkey, for example, have them. So it'd be a good idea, at least for Psychoed Monkey, to use his. For the others, it's probably best to wait until you see someone coming in front of you, especially someone who's a bot. So if you see a bot coming into first place, good idea for one of you to use your weapons then. So it's all about timing with using your weapons, guys. Just as if you're playing Crash Bandicoot Team Racing or Mario Kart. Never a bad idea. Now, you don't know what mega you're going to probably use, so but usually it's something that hits a boss that's near you or someone who's near you. So for example, Yes I'm Funny just moved into first place, and now a lightning storm just came onto him and he's going to get hit by that. So that's going to give Stick Sizzles and Ganko some time to catch up. So that's a good use of the bots, of the megas. Oh, what a tornado. Whoever used that tornado there just knocked a couple of people off the list. Grizzly coming into first place, now getting knocked into the high heavens by that unfortunate tornado in everyone's path. Harmless Potato currently in first place. Well, he might be a harmless potato, but he's still in first place. So he's not so harmless while he's in first place. I can tell you that much. Grizzly currently in second place, currently also holding a weapon. So type exclamation mark mega to use that. Nocky Strawberry also in second place now. Oh, nice pigeon there, which allowed Nocky to get into first place. So using your weapons cleverly can definitely change the tide of battle, guys. So don't be afraid to use them when you get them. Now, if you only see team members in front of you, it's probably best not to use your weapon, because it most likely will hit them. At least if there's a bot in front of you, there's a good chance it will also hit a bot. So sometimes keep onto them. So currently we have Nocky and Ganko between first and third place. Now, if you're not sure if you have a mega or not, you can always just chance it and just type in mega anywhere. You might have one, you never know. Nocky still in first place. Although that's oh no, Yes I'm Funny just came up in front of him. Ganko currently is right behind him now as well. Nocky still has a weapon ready just in case that bot does try and come into first place. No, Nocky, you used your pigeon before the bot came in front of you. What a waste. You wasted your weapon. If you're in first place, there's no point. There's generally no point in using your weapon. Unless you get lucky and it's a banana or something where it's fine. But most likely it's something that will really help you. Grizzly currently in 4th place, has a weapon as well, so Grizzly, you can use your weapon. Exclamation mega. Oh, chat lag. Ah, bad timing. Yes, I'm funny, still in 1st place. Oh, now it's okay. Naki, Strawberry, and Ganko. Ooh, okay, they're getting hit by some lasers from the turrets. Okay, Naki just edging into 1st place at the moment. Still anyone's game, although Ganko and Naki have the best chance to get 1st place. Time is slowed in the game at the moment. Naki got 1st place. Good job, Naki. Ganko might get 2nd or 3rd here. Okay, Ganko looks to be in 3rd place. That's hopefully will be enough. Chat wins. Good. Awesome. We just pulled through at the final second, guys, and Naki just got through in ahead of Yes I'm Funny, the computer character. Let's have a look. So yes, Duo got liked. Duo, you're at least you're keeping on brand, my man. You're liking those bananas. You took down 8 bananas. Duo and the bananas, I tell you. And Grizzly was traveling through the air like a madman. Spent so much of his time flying about by getting hit by stuff. Alright, let's check how that should add up. Nice. Okay, we're 2 wins away from the UFO level. That could be interesting. The UFO level. Let's go back to the 1st level here. Let's just so it's different. As long as we get a win, it should be fine. I don't think you have to. I don't think it has to be on the previous map, at least. So good. Potassium is good for you. Exactly. All right, type exclamation mark play, guys, to join this next battle, and we'll begin in 1 minute. So we're 2 battles away from unlocking another map. 2 battles away, and I think that will be good progress for tonight, if even just that alone. Now, once again, while you're watching the stream, you're going to be gaining drops, which you can then use in the game as well. So keep an eye on your progress and make sure you claim those drops. You should see it on your Twitch interface about the drops. So they are enabled, so you should be able to get that. And remember, our Stream Raiders is also loading up in the background, so feel free to put down units every 5 minutes. So we have a lot of people already coming into this battle, so good job, everyone. But if you want to continue joining in, just simply click on the Stream Raiders link and put in a new unit every 5 minutes if you so wish. So we have two community games running side by side. Have the flag and car color as my last drops. Nice, Ganko. Hopefully you can get one of those. Now, if you're so close to a drop, if there's another, and if I'm not streaming because this is my last stream of the week, I know, guys, it's my last stream this week. I know it sucks. But if you're getting close to a drop, if you log into another streamer who's playing Nitro Racing, just type on your Twitch. Just type on Twitch in your search bar, and if you log into them, they most likely have the drops enabled, and you can watch, the last bit with them if you want, or even participate if you want. And that will get you the last percentage towards your drop. Okay, so it doesn't have to be just through me, it can be through another streamer as well. So for example, you could gain like 60% of a drop with me and then log into another streamer and get the last 40% as an example. So it doesn't have to be all with the same streamer, as long as they have drops enabled, which you'll see once you get into the stream and they're currently playing Nitro. You'll be able to get the drop, because it's St. Patrick's week this week. I'm going to be out with my friends quite a lot this week, so I cannot guarantee I'll be fit to stream. So I did tell everyone this over the last couple of streams, being like, guys, St. Patrick's Day, St. Patrick's week, not going to be streaming much. So I streamed on Monday. I streamed on Wednesday today, and my next stream will be on Monday, which will be after all the St. Patrick celebrations. So don't worry, you still have me for a couple of hours, guys. So it's all good. And of course, you'll still see me on my other platforms as well with my new videos coming. So yay! But I'm only loyal to you, says Chorus. Well, you can still be loyal to me, Chorus, and watch another streamer to get your drops. You know, you can just use the other streamer for your own purposes, and then you can come back to Daddy J after that. Stick Sizzles, I got something called a red nitro wrap from the drops, and I think it's in my inventory, but I don't see it in the site. I just connected for my Twitch account. It might need just a little bit of time, maybe, to get added. Stick Sizzles, so give it a bit of time. It might just come on. We'll begin this battle, guys, in about 20 seconds, this race. So if you want to get in, type !play. Last chance to get in on this round. We need 2 more wins to unlock the UFO map, and yes, we will definitely have a look at the UFO map. Aliens. Gotta see those aliens in action. See what happens. We've never seen this map, so we've unlocked 2 maps already. So let's unlock a 3rd one. So why not? Have a good time in St. Patrick's there when your stream is finished. Thank you, Stick Sizzles. Much appreciated, man. Le Valley, big muscle flexing. Welcome to you. Thanks for pressing the follow button. The twins say hello. Hi Jay, happy St. Paddy's week. Thank you very much, Tony. Much appreciated, my dude. All right, counting down for this next match. Do I watch other streamers? Sometimes, sometimes. Every so often. I usually watch a streamer when I'm doing something else in the background, like if I'm playing a game, for example. I might listen. I generally will listen more so than watch as such. Now, it depends what they're doing, but mostly I listen rather than watching. Now, sometimes if there's a big event I really want to see, yeah, that's a bit different. Okay, so remember, we are on Team Blue, so the most important thing is for one of us to finish first place. That's the most important thing. We cannot let that bot, any of these bot characters get into first place. So, there's about 13 or so bots in this game with us, if not a little bit more. So we have a lot of competition. Now, once again, type !mega like you see on your Twitch chat. Have a copy and pasted for when you get drops like Chorus, Stick Sizzles, and Ganko does, for example. You'll see the megas right down here, or you might see them next to your name if you're in the top 10 at the time. And use those weapons. Especially if you see a bot ahead of you. Now, if you don't see a bot ahead of you, it's probably best not to use your weapon because there's a better chance you'll hit your own team member because they don't care who it hits. But generally speaking, it will hit someone who's ahead of you most of the time. It depends on what the weapon is, but most of the time they kind of target people ahead of you. So that could be a good friendly team member or not. Now, when it's bananas just go everywhere, just like those bananas that Chorus released. So everyone can get hit by the bananas, so that's fine. Currently, we have Cammy, Naki, and Airbros, our main hopes at the moment. They are in the top 5, which changes all the time, guys. So keep an eye on your megas. See if you get a mega. Oh, that map finished very quickly. Oh no, the bot did... Oh, wait. No. Oh no, a bot got first place. No. We literally missed out by a moment. By like literally 1 moment. Kami almost got there. Unfortunately, not a win for us. Unfortunately, not a win. The bots took it, guys. The bots took it from us. All right, let's do it again. Let's try and get the win this time. It's fixed. Now the good news, I think there is one quest to lose like 4 times.
you know, that's you know, we can get a reward from that, I think. Oh no, it's 3. No, is it? Which one is it? I'm trying to find it. The Art of Losing. Yeah, lose 4 times. At least there's a quest, so I guess you win something technically. But yes, that doesn't help us towards unlocking the next map when we lose. But look, the bots can easily win, guys. You call hacks riot? Let's riot, yeah. Ah, okay, Duo. Well, that's because you love this community, Duo. That's why. And plus, you just want to see Templeton getting it later, right? Now, guys, by the way, I went through another week in the Pale Beyond because I didn't realize, like, I didn't realize that my ISP was down but when I was playing through the map because I thought you were still there. So I was just talking away and be like, oh, okay, I'm just go on to the next week. And obviously I didn't know at the time on Monday that I was disconnected. So you might have missed like a few minutes of gameplay. Nothing major. But just so you're aware. I know, gasp, right? You missed some conversations. But what I did find out is that we have no choice. Basically, what happened in that week is we have no choice but to begin the bunking down. So we actually have to. So we can't extend out in the ice any longer. So it allowed us like a kind of a leeway of like an extra week, and we took that week, as you know. But then at the end of it, I couldn't. So I done that week, nothing, there was no conversation really. It was like, there was no captain requests or anything. It was just pretty much, oh, go out, hunt a few things. So you didn't really miss anything, but at the end of it, it wouldn't allow me to go on to another week to extend. I had to press the furnace to get us out of the ice, so we all have to go into this like big encampment, and that's where I left it. That's when I kind of started to notice that the internet went down. So anyway, that's all what happened. All right, we ready? I say we all riot and go burn down Virgin's HQ. I think so too. They should give me a free month. They should give me a free month of internet access because I lost like an hour of internet access. That's just not acceptable. Hey, well, I will take the extra. I will take a month. There's no problem. I will happily take that extra month. You know, why not? It's like, it's all good to me. It's all good to me. Okay, so once again, we are Team Blue. We need at least one of us to get into first place. So use your weapons very carefully, guys. If you see a bot in front of you, in particular, especially if a bot's in first place, use your weapons. Particularly if you're right behind him, because most likely it will target him. If you're not in first place, use them whenever you want. But if you're in first place yourself, wait until an enemy gets in front of you. Otherwise, you'll probably just be wasting your weapon. Duo, Dub, and Yosef Knight are currently in the top 3. We have thankfully right now we have most of us, mostly blues in the top 10. So we need to kind of keep it like that. But the most important thing is that we have a blue in the tops. As much as possible. Leicester using a lot of bananas. There's lots and lots of bananas on the racetrack right now. Remember, have exclamation mark mega, guys, like I typed into the chat there, to use your megas when you see them. So if you see that, you have a mega down there, or if it's next to your name in the top 10, use your megas. Unless you're in first place, because it's a waste if you're in first place. It's not going to hit really anyone. Unless it's a banana storm, which, well, it takes no mercy. But there's a chance it won't be a banana storm. Okay, so the bots are moving. There's bots in 3 of the top 5 places at the moment, so that's not a good sign. Leicester currently in first place, hanging on, but there's 3 bots, all with weapons, so any of them could take that. Malice and Red Wolf coming right behind Leicester at the moment. Leicester's tripping on all these bananas. I'm sure these bananas are your own bananas as well, Leicester. Oh, okay, we have Dub coming into second place at the moment. Just him and Bot Malice are right side by side. Leicester past the finish line. Awesome, we got a win. Bot Malice coming into second place with Dub, both of you falling at the same time, crashing through, followed by Kami maybe, and Tony as well. All right, here we go. So here, the chat should have won that one anyway. So good job. As long as one of us gets top place, that's the most important thing. So Malice almost got there. Leicester slayed. Yeah, that was a funny finish, to be fair. Hey, or Bavadness. So here's all the coins that you earned during the chat, guys. And remember, type in the website as well to make sure that you get your quests done. Now, if you don't have the quest website, okay, our Stream Raiders is almost ready as well. So still time to get in another unit if you want into the Stream Raiders. But if you don't have the website to earn coins, I just typed it into your Twitch chat there, so feel free to click on it. And you can check if you earned any coins from the quests by just playing the game. Or your race pass, maybe. So feel free to look at that in between rounds. You might have earned something new. Thank you, Duo. My nose is really annoying me. It's like, it's congested, but there's like nothing coming out. It's just like it's stuffy, you know, it's really annoying. And so much so that's actually affecting my speech. It's that kind of stuffiness, you know. Now type !play to join in on this next round, guys. I'm just going to put a spray into my nose. I'll be right back because it's so stuffy at the moment from the goddamn from the day that we're having. So I'll be right back in just one moment, and I'm just going to get a spray for my nose. Do you have Vicks at home? There's a way to clear up your sinuses if you're not sick. Yeah. I'm gonna use. I have Vicks and I also have a spray that's very good for it too. So yeah, tea would be good. Actually, I'll boil the kettle while I go and get that spray. So guys, you have time while I go and get that to type !play and also put a unit in on Stream Raiders.
Okay, so pretty much I have this spray. It's like pretty much it's just a nasal solution. It's a Sudafed, but pretty much it just helps with nasal congestion because I'm not sick. It's just like, you know, my nose is getting very blocked, and I'm like, you know, obviously I'm trying to like, you know, blow my nose, but there's like nothing coming out, but there's definitely like a blockage. I can feel it, so it's like starting to affect me. So I'm just like, okay, spray, and that's like, okay, let it take effect. Hopefully it'll work fast. But what the most annoying thing is with the sprays is that, especially if you're trying to go to sleep, like it's so hard for me to sleep if I have oh, Stream Raiders already. I'm going to do Stream Raiders while I'm talking. It's so annoying trying to sleep when you have a blocked nose for me. Jesus Christ, it's one of the most hardest ways for me to sleep. So getting that out of the way, it's going to be great. Wow, there's a huge attendance for this Stream Raiders as well. This should really make the boss like fall over very easily. This poor witch, and I said witch, is not going to have a good time here. Bye bye, witchy. Blah, blah, blah. And then the rest of us just charge. Just flying in. These poor snakes don't know what's coming. All the Stream Raiders, just all the different buffs and all the different abilities popping off. Lovely. I like breathing oxygen and ingesting food like a normal human being. Me too. Me too. Meow, happy. Hey, newbie Gonzo, like the hair. Thank you very much. Phoenix, I look amazing. Thank you. I know when you watched me over the last couple of over the last 2 streams, I had a hat on, so. But I've been growing out my hair, and if you missed what I said, I'll talk about it again shortly. But been growing out my hair, and then I'm being creative with extensions and stuff. So it's gonna be fun, and then I'm going to be doing the same with my beard. Well, no extensions for my beard, but I'm going to be changing my beard style in the next couple of days with my barber, with my beard barber, because I have 2 different stylists, one for my hair, one for my beard, because they work. You know, I have my favorite people for that. So I'm going to be working with my beard stylist, and I'm going to get his opinion. So I'm growing out my beard at the moment, so he has more to work with. So it's a little bit more probably scruffy at the moment, but it's just to allow him more to work with when I go to him in a few days' time. So we're going to be able to, we're having the magic with the hair, having the magic with the beard, so it's all working together nicely for St. Patrick's, and then my lovely party time this weekend as well, so I can't wait. My additional party time this weekend. Congratulations, Ganko, Alphonse and Pi. So on the weekend, I'm having a party at my place. There's going to be about 30 of my friends here. So it's going to be like 30 of my friends here, so we're just going to have a great time. Going to go out. One of my friends who's an international DJ is coming DJing at a local venue here as well, so that's going to be so fun to see him after ages. I haven't seen him in ages because of COVID and all that stuff. But yeah, it's going to be me, all my friends going out. Going to have a huge club full of people too, and we're just going to have an amazing night. So I can't wait. So I want to look the shiz for the night, of course, because I'm going to be the hostess with the mostest. Show us some party pics. I'll try my best to show some party pics. When you're prone to getting a running nose, like I was, you learn tricks with it. Yeah, like fuck it. There's nothing worse than getting there's a lot of worse things than a runny nose or congestion. Guys, last chance to join in on this next round of Nitro Racing type ! play, and also Stream Raiders. You can put in your units every 5 minutes on that. So back-to-back community games going. We're trying to unlock a new map at the moment, so we need 1 or 2 more wins to unlock like some UFO maps. So feel free to join in, type ! play. And while you're watching the stream as well, you're going to get drops for this game too, new customizational options. If I'm not streaming, then you can always watch another streamer if just to gain those drops, especially if you're so close to the new car or something, because this is my only stream until Monday, because I'm going to be off celebrating St. Patrick's weekend. That's a 4-day weekend for us here. Just in case you're kind of going, Jay, it's only Wednesday. I'm like, yes, St. Patrick's celebrations begin tomorrow. So I'm going to be having a fun time. Somewhat fun anyway. Somewhat. Yeah, so I'm not going to be streaming until Monday, so bear that in mind, people. Bear that in mind. I forgot about Paddy's Day. I was meant to be working, but the BF wants me to call in sick because he's concerned about me. Says Newbie. Sexy party, says Newbie. You got your dress shoes all picked out for the party. I don't know what I'm wearing yet, or lack of thereof. I don't know what I'm wearing yet, but look, my skin is going to be glowing because I just got my hydrofacial, just got my hair did, and now we're going for the beard next. So we're hyping ourselves up, guys. We're giving ourselves a fucking full proper makeover. I wish I had a stylist for clothes. I don't have a stylist for clothes. I have a stylist for my hair, I have a stylist for my beard. I need a stylist for clothes. Who wants to be my clothes stylist? Let me check some of those. Last chance to get in on this round, guys, while I'm just having a quick look at your chats. Yeah, really enjoying not nearly dying drinking something if my nose is plugged. Ah, it's so annoying, isn't it? Wait, I forget. What was the gag? That was the gag, Ganko. That was the gag. Dress and shoes. Wear a smile and nothing else. Well, I do have a... I can smile. I have a lovely smile. I have a lovely smile, so we can do that. We can do that. Sorry, my bad typing skills ruined my joke. It happens to the best of us, Dub. It's bad to ask anyone in here for a clothes stylist, Jay. We all want you with no clothes. That's true. Easiest job ever. Just don't wear any. That would be $100. Thank you. You could totally look into personal shoppers at high-end fashion stores. I guess so. Yeah. If I get to have some of your clothes then sold. Oh, I thought it would be related to your crush based on Discord chat. Oh, that's a good topic. Let's do that topic next. Okay, let's do this race. Then I want to tell you about the crush. That's a good topic. Yay! We're gonna do that after this race. That's gonna be our topic between waiting for the next race to begin on this one. Oh dear, what I've unleashed. Yay! You've unleashed the yay. Jay and his yays. Now remember, guys, the most important button to use is this button here, !mega. Use that when you have a weapon, which you'll see down here on the screen, or maybe next to your name if you're in the top 10. If you see yourself with a mega icon, that's a weapon that you can use in the game. So although the computer does the movement, you still have full control over using your weapon. So that's the engagement. Distar Jan Yarbin. Did I say that correct? The language of my culture. Well, Jan Yarbin to you, Distar. Hopefully I didn't pronounce that too badly. But Jan Yarbin to you. Hello. Okay, so we have bots currently in the first 4 positions. We need to get those bots out of it. We need to have a human player in first place. We have Yosef and Lavely currently in first and second place. Lavely has a mega, so you might be able to use that to take out Hurricane if needs be. So use it wisely. Now, if you're lucky, the computer, the obstacles around the course, such as this turret and stuff, might take out the players for you. But it's a good idea not to use your weapons if all you see are human players in front of you, because they're on our team, guys. Because right now you're not racing against each other as such. You're racing against the computer. We don't want that computer in first place. Lavalley, it would be a very good time to use your weapon. And also Yosef as well. Very good time to use your weapons, guys. We have to get those computer units out of the top positions. Lovely used a banana storm, which he then slipped on. It happens. But oh, look, at least Hurricane slipped on a banana. That's good. That gives us a bit of a, you know, a few seconds to catch up. Lavalley currently closing in on 2 of the bots at the moment, and then trips. And then we have some pigeon bombs on the way. Rhea and Erebos have some weapons as well. Definitely use those guys. Dub has a weapon. Dub is in 4th place at the moment. So plenty of usage of weapons. Dub is now in 1st place. A tornado is incoming at the moment, so be very careful. You might have your units thrown off the map. As long as the bots get hit. Oh shit! Dub is getting annihilated by this turret. It's currently looking at Yes I'm Funny, but Yes I'm Funny is getting through unscathed. Unfortunately. We're currently in the middle of lap 2, they're moving on to lap 3 now. So the bots are currently leading into lap 3 while the rest of us are all behind. Keep using your megas if needs be, my lovely people. Use those megas if you see them on your list. Or you can just, if you don't see yourself in top 10, if you don't see yourself down here with the, you can still take a sneaky try and see if you have one. Airbo's still holding on to his weapon. I'd use that weapon if I was you, Airbos. Nox in 2nd place, Airbos in 6th. We still have time to catch up with Angel Slayer. He's just slightly ahead of Nox at the moment. So Nox, this would be a good time to use your weapon as well. Get Angel Slayer out of it before he passes the finish line. Hopefully, that you'll knock him out of it. Airbos used his lightning storm. Might hit some of the bots, hopefully, and not us, but we shall see. Oh yeah, I just saw a bot. Ooh, okay, you got at least 1 or 2 bots there with your lightning storm, from what I can see. G Miles currently coming into 4th place. Just use his pigeon bombers. Oh, and that hit Angel. Lovely. Nox just unleashed the bananas. Ganko currently in 3rd place. Angel just fell off the map. Lovely. Hurricane is getting very close to that finish line. He's on the last segment before the finish line. Ganko, can you get through before he does? Uh-oh. Who's this? Angel and Hurricane moving through. G-Miles getting through unscathed. Maybe G-Miles. Oh, G-Miles might just be the man of the match. It's slowing down. This means it's a finish for G-Miles. Come on, G-Miles. Almost there. Yay! G-Miles did it. G-Miles did it for us. Angel coming into 2nd place, followed by Draft Queen. Then we have Duo coming in 4th. At least we won. We got there. Good job, G-Miles, just getting in right at the end. Awesome. So we got the win. That's the most important thing. You can see where you landed on the screen here, so you get your extra coins. But as long as one of us on blue team gets through, that's the most important thing for unlocking maps. Now, obviously, if we're all playing against each other, then, well, it's anybody wins, really. Whoever's in 1st place wins, right? Airbos, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you as well. And also to Datin Avenger, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you too. Let's check, did we unlock that new map? Or do we need one more? Oh, we unlocked the new map. Okay, we're going to have a look. We're going to have... They deserve a gifted OF sub. Good try. Speaking of that, though, there will be a discount for St. Patrick's Day starting tomorrow for OF, just so you're aware. So J4Pay will have a small discount attached, 20% discount from tomorrow onwards. So bear that in mind if you're looking to check out J4Pay. All right, brand new map we never seen before by any of us. So type !play to join in on the first look at this map. I'd like that maybe little gift one to mine. It's Magnum X. Blood Rain, big muscle flexing. Welcome to you, Blood Renewal. Thanks for pressing the follow button. Now, guys, while Chaos, why are you bringing out him? It's a good thing. The Warden shouldn't come out for J for Pay. He should be encouraging the J for Pay with discounts. So yeah, guys, if you're looking into getting J for Pay, there will be a discount tomorrow, Thursday. So or if you're about to renew your subscription, just as a heads up, if you want to save like an extra $1 off the usual, then wait until tomorrow and you'll get that discount with a new video attached. So there you go. Hey Doodle, happy Davis, hope you're keeping well. Okay guys, I'm just going quickly grabbing my cup of tea while you guys type !play to join in on this next battle, and I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, my lovely people. All right, last chance. Type !play to join in on this map. Once again, this is the first time we're ever going to see this UFO crash zone map. So if you want to join in and be the first team to check this out, once again, trying to get a win. So we need one of us on the blue team, the non-bots basically, to get passed on to first place. So definitely get in your unit before we begin. 10-second countdown, then we begin. And I have my cup of tea ready. I'm feeling my nose already a little bit more alleviated by putting in that nasal spray. So thank God. Do you know what the worst thing for St. Patrick's week, or is going to be, is if I got sick. Now I'm not feeling sick, it's just my nose is congested. I'm feeling perfectly fine. Just unfortunately a stuffy nose from all the rain and cold and shit that I've been through today. Because I've been out walking in the streets. I've been selling myself on the street corners, guys. It's a hard life, but someone's got to put on the heels and walk up and down those streets. Someone's got to do it. How else am I going to pay those bills, Hunty? Yeah, Slay Queen. Got to put on those heels, Pay the bills, All right, here we go. Starting the countdown. Gotta hoochie it up, Albarodness, absolutely. Gotta hoochie. I'm gonna have my what's that movie? I'm gonna have my Pretty Little Woman moment. I'm gonna be working on the street corners, then I'm gonna get like this dude, he's gonna pay me lots of money, and I'm gonna be set for life. Alright, here we go. First time looking at this UFO crash site, and yes, there are UFOs apparently. and they're putting laser beams around the screen. Now, once again, exclamation mark mega, guys, to get in your units. Oh, and by the way, after this, Ganko, I'll say the, I'll talk about that crush thing. I'm just too excited to talk about the UFOs right now. There's lots of UFOs. Look, there's UFOs overhead. Beams. Oh, yeah, those beams actually do destroy people. As long as it's the bots getting hit, that's the most important thing. Now, I wonder if like they come and adopt you, or is it just laser beams? Okay, there's turrets, there's explosions, and then do you have the laser beams, or probably tractor beams, be probably appropriate from these UFOs. Now remember, the main thing is to get into first place. We need one of us to win. Rubico is currently in first place, and Chaos now coming into first place. Remember, use your weapons, guys, when you see them on your screen. Once you see that dice icon next to your name, or maybe it's down here, feel free to use your weapons, particularly if there's a computer player in front of you, if there's a bot in front of you. So anyone on the red team, there's no point using one if you're currently in first place, because there's a good chance you'll waste it. Now, you might get a banana storm, and that's fine, but that's a 1 in like 6 chance, I think. Alright, moving on to round 2, it looks like. Lap 2 begins. Alright, so Rubico is currently in first place, Stick Sizzles in third, and then we have Lavely in fifth. There's 2 bots currently in the top 5. Chaos is holding holding a weapon at the moment. So Chaos, you might want to use that weapon shortly to go maybe hit a bot or 2 maybe on the way, you never know. Airbus currently has a weapon on him as well. Okay, Airbus has unleashed some lightning. It's going to actually hitting one of the bots in front of us, so that's good. Thank you, Airbus. Datan Avenger also has a mega as well. Remember, type exclamation mark mega, guys, to use your megas, your weapons. Never a bad thing to use them. Sketch Artist picking up a weapon there as well. So Datan Avenger was in first place. Now Crab Cakes is taking over. Oh, they're side by side. Rubico taking through. That's good. That's good. As long as we're in the top positions. Now, most of us we have six human players in the top 6 positions at the moment. Now, that's not guaranteed. It's very easy that those bots will sneak up on us. Now, if you're in the top, if you see no bots ahead of you, there's no point using those weapons. Realistically, you're just going to hit one of us instead. There's a bigger chance we'll hit just one of us instead, and that's not going to be good. Particularly since we need one of us to unlock the next map. There's one more map to unlock, but we just want to check out these this UFO level. But at least we were promised UFOs, and we got UFOs, so it lived up to its name. So we currently have Datany and Airbus currently in first and second place. And Rubico rounding out the top 5. We have Snek and Frodo, currently 2 bots in the top 5, so they're sneaking their way up. Snek is short for sneak, apparently. So there we go. Airbus still holding first place, Datany in fourth. The bots are sneaking up. They're right behind Airbus right now, so hopefully they won't take him out of first place. But that Snek is catching up. Datany, maybe you might want to take out Snek. Maybe okay. Use the Banana Storm that can hit anybody and everybody, including yourself. Apparently, Rubico has a weapon currently in third place. Frodo taking over. Rubico mightn't be a bad idea to use your weapon as well. Try and get out those 1 or 2 of those bots ahead of you. Oh, Airbus fell off the screen. Ugh, bad timing. Frodo is currently in first place. Airbus, good time to use that. Okay, use lightning. Did it go for Frodo? Oh, I don't think it did. Frodo's getting away unscathed, unfortunately. Getting close to the finish line. Howie is coming into second place. Howie, you have a weapon. Feel free to use it to knock out Frodo if possible. Joseph Knight used lightning. Unfortunately, oh, Frodo just got hit by. Well, he got hit by both a UFO and that digger right at the end there. Oh, Howie might just clinch it. Oh, Frodo just got knocked by someone. That might have just got Howie. Ooh, yay! Howie clinched it for us, guys. Howie clinched it. He didn't use his weapon, but that's okay. He still got there without it. Whoever hit Frodo with that pigeon storm, mwah! That's very close. Good job, Howie. And I don't know who hit Frodo with the pigeon, but that pigeon literally clinched it for us, so we got the win. So the chat wins that time. So once again, as long as it's one of us that get into first place, that's the most important thing. Now obviously, you know, you want your coins, so I obviously understand that. But here's the top 40 and moving upwards, so you'll see your name. Now log into the website as well, guys. Once again, that website eventually will be added into the game. And if you want to join in on Stream Raiders, click on the link for Stream Raiders. But definitely check the website to see if you got any quests done. I'll link the website there for you in case you don't have it yet. So you're going to be able to get lots of coins. So you can always check through your list here and see if you got any new unlocks for completing missions or anything like that. Generally at the start of each day you're going to get lots of coins just by doing some basics. So always a good idea to check out that too. Okay, we'll do one more UFO and we'll leave it at that for tonight. So we'll do one more game. For Flaw, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. Thanks for pressing the follow button. Just got back from the kitchen. So that's why Howie didn't use his weapons. He was too busy making himself a sandwich. Well, where the fuck is my sandwich, Howie? I hope you brought all of us a sandwich. Or something better than a sandwich. The bots will always get the most sneaky wins for Flaw. Looks like it. Guys, type !play to get in on the next round if you want to join in and have a little bit of fun. And remember, !mega is to use your weapon. So if you see a weapon, just type mega into the chat and you'll get it. Chaos, the sugar daddy sounds way easier than that, says Chaos. Oh yeah, so basically I was talking about the gym crush, right? So I said that I was gonna while I was waiting for one of the while we're waiting for the next round to begin and people to join in, I said I was gonna talk about the gym crush, okay? So there's a gym crush, there's a guy in the gym that I like, okay? One of a few, but this one in particular. His ass is gigantic. Like, it's the biggest ass I've ever seen. I'm like, guys aren't meant to have that big of an ass. You know, he just has a huge ass, he has big legs, huge ass, right? Nice to look at, obviously. But, so although I still would, but my hopes took a little bit of a, whoa, man likes cake. I do. But my crush got a little bit disinterested. As in, I got a little bit disinterested on my crush because I was talking to his colleague, which has become a good friend of mine in the gym, and so I said, oh, guess which colleague of yours, which I think is hot. And she started listing out a couple of different colleagues. Some of them are very handsome, so I'll give them that much, but she didn't name out who I thought would have been an obvious choice. For some reason, she didn't name out the obvious one. And I was like, okay, I'm very surprised that she didn't mention him out of the couple of guys. And she was like, this guy? And it's like, no. This one? I was like, no. You can tell by the voice, she's like, no, can't hardly be. And then she named out her colleague. She named out the colleague that I thought was, pretty hot. And it was like, blah, blah. And she's like, you can kind of see a bit of disgust. You can see a bit of a disgust in her face when she said, like, really? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, he's dirty. I was like, he's dirty. It's like, yeah, it's like, we always have to have war with him. Every time he goes into the staff room, he doesn't clean up his plates. He leaves shit everywhere. He expects us like to clean up after him. And I was like, oh no, he's not a mama's boy, is he? I'm like, oh no. No, dirty boy. No. I need a man. I don't want a mommy's boy who's like, I don't know how to clean up after myself kind of thing. I'm like, no. It's like not nice to find out that your crush is messy. So yeah. Unfortunately, yeah, it's always the hot ones with the fat ass. Like, why? Like his body is amazing and his ass is a work of art and all that. Like, and he has a nice face. Like, his face isn't the most important thing for me compared to his ass. Let's just say that way. But you know, he's a crush. That's all it is. Just a crush. That's all. But after telling me we can fix him, no chaos. There's no fixing this. He needs a crash course in fucking how to clean up after himself. But if he's messy, okay, like, he looks after his body really well. So I'm very surprised that he's so messy, because that shouldn't be the case. Shouldn't. However, if he's so messy, with just that alone, can you imagine if he cleans other things and looks after other places? You know what I'm saying? You know? You know what I'm saying? So if he's so negligent of like of his fellow staff and just being such a messy bastard, you know, it just brings down the crush. You know, I have to limit the crush a little bit. So I have to look at him in a slightly different light now. And I was like, but she did agree with me. She did agree with me though that he does have a big ass. You know, but I was like, look. If you didn't know, like, if you only saw him for him, and if you didn't work with him, and if you didn't know about the messiness and stuff, then, you know, you'd have a little bit of a different light. But when she was like, Dada, and she like with disgust on her face, like surprise and disgust on her face, she was just like, nah. She's like, nah, too dirty, nah. Oh, it's so funny. Poor Jay, his dreams are shattered before it got anywhere. Ah, well. At least I can still look. Well, that's all it was going to be anyway. It was just looking. But still, you know, it would be nice to have someone who cleaned up after themselves. Is it a time conflict with cleaning? No. How could it be a time conflict? Hey, Lucius, I didn't know she worked with my previous housemate. What if he's just a mess at work? But look, if you're a mess at work, that means you're even more disrespectful, in my opinion, because you're expecting other people to clean up after you. Like, if your room is messy, at least it's just your room. Unless you're bringing someone over or something, at least it's just your mess. It's your room. You can clean it up in your own time. It's not upsetting other people. But if you're messy in your workplace, like fucking leaving your shit everywhere, like, and you're expecting other people to clean up after you and having arguments with you about your mess, that's just not cool, man. That's just not cool. That's like you need a fucking babysitter or something. That's not cool. So I think it's more disrespectful that if you expect your housemates or your workmates to clean up after you. Like, if it's your own mess, that's fine, in your own room. It's like, yeah, I just don't think it's good enough. Sounds like my roommate. Well, as long as he's messy in his own room, that's fine. But if I had a housemate, thankfully I live alone at the moment. Well, thankfully, because it's nice to live alone, but also not. It's more expensive and I don't like that. I need to live with someone. But if I have a housemate, I want them to be tidy. My last housemates, oh dear God, they were disgusting creatures. They were disgusting creatures. Now remember, guys, use your megas when you see them. So Duo has some, Lucio has some, etc. So type mega to use your weapons, guys, if you see them on your character. But my last housemates, now I only lived with them temporarily for 6 weeks before I got my own place. But dear God, I've never, like, I thought I've never seen someone more messier than that, you know. And I've met some very messy people in my life, but they were like next level disgusting. Like, how the fuck do you get through life being that messy? I don't know. Daphne and Duo currently in 2nd and 3rd place. Daphne just moved into 1st place there. Santa is coming. So that bot is sneakily coming into 1st place. Now any of the bots might there. Joe Not Exotic. I love I don't know how to name these bots, but I'm kind of loving it now. But yeah, okay, it's looking good so far. We're on lap 2 and 5 of our team is in 1st to 5th place. I spoke too soon and 2 bots came into the top 5. How it is. Hey Revnet, back from Mexican with family, lurking while listening to this year's Eurovision songs. Nice, Revnet. I actually haven't heard any of the Eurovision songs. I'm just going to wait until the Eurovision, I'd say. Unless someone forces me to listen to one. Be like, you need to listen to this. Sounds like he's into diaper play. Oh God. Ew, Duo. No. Yeah, I refused to date a guy because he expected whoever he was dating to do the cooking and cleaning. All of it. I made dinner and he just sat there while I picked up the dishes. Oh, Jesus. Like, if pretty much the way it's meant to be done, well, you know, the courteous way is if someone makes the dinner, you clean up. Unless they be like, no, it's fine, I'll do it. Like, unless they like literally are like, no, I'll do it. But if you're visiting someone else's house, like especially if you're dating or something, like you're going to clean up. Like, that's kind of like that's just respect. It's like, you took all the time cleaning, I'll help you clean up. At the very least, you know? Unless they're very adamant, being like, no, you're my guest, you do nothing, you just sit down and you relax. Then that's a different thing, but you know. At least they asked, they tried, you know, at least that's, you know. I'm sure there's some people here sitting and chatting like, what? I have to clean up after the other person cooks? You serious? I'm sure there's probably someone in this chat who's like, oh shit, I'm being called out right now. Chorus currently battling between the top 5 places. All the bots are currently in the top spaces and it's in the final round. We need, oh my God, this is not looking good. Oh shit, I need to use my mega. Let's get those bots done. Okay, those pigeons are on their way. Howie currently has a weapon as well. Howie, use your weapon, man. It might be too late though. The bots are getting very close to the finish line. They're in the final sector. We might just get through it, but who knows? Howie used this weapon. Duo, Lycio, you have weapons as well. The bots are almost to the end. I don't know, will we catch? Oh, Howie might. Oh. No, I think the bots got it this time. Yeah, there's nowhere we're going to stop him, I'd say. Yeah, there's 2 bots. I'm right behind them. I'm not going to catch up in time, and I have no weapon. Shit. Bots took the round. Bots took the round. I tried, guys. I tried. Bots just wanted more. I think people were too busy on about... were too interested in the mess. That's okay. That's okay. It's all good. It's all good. So here's your coins. Here's your coins for that round. Just run up through them. So remember, all the blue are us. Like the bots dominated it. There was only 2 of us in the top 11. Like, the bots dominated at that round anyway. So look, we got 7 wins. We got 7 wins tonight. 2 losses, 7 wins. So the next we can pick up the next 4 wins on the next stream. That's fine. There's no problem there. Is the Stream Raiders ready? Let me have a look. See. The Stream Raiders is ready. Indeed, it is. So let's get the Stream Raiders up and running. Nice volcanic map, it looks like. Maybe that's going to be the ongoing theme. We can't end in a loss, famous last words. How about 2 losses? Second to last? It's fine. We're doing well with the Stream Raiders, at least. Against these bots. Some good choices. Oh yeah, we're kicking ass right now. Well, half of our team seems to be just like standing by doing nothing for some reason. You seem to be just having a dance down there, while other people are doing the work. Which kind of, that's kind of coming into the topic that we were just talking about. Some people do the work while others sit back. Like, it's weird. Like, half of the team is doing something. The other half are literally just standing there. Like, what the hell's going on? Actual side of rice. Are you liking my Leon? Are you liking my Leon Resident Evil 4? I'm on my way to be a Leon cosplay. Mother has arrived, says Makaniyami. All right, now the end team are actually doing something. What the hell is with the AI on that one? They literally just stood around doing nothing. Leon cosplay is gonna be hot, hot, hot. Duo, how do you have like 2 partners and 4 kids at home? Jesus. Like at least it's fluid that like everyone cleans up that, but that sounds like a madhouse. At least you get some peace and quiet, so that's good. But when you got a good dynamic, when you got a good family dynamic going, or like it doesn't even have to be family, if you have a good roommate dynamic, well, you could still kind of call it family, right? If you got a good dynamic going on, no matter how many people you live with, it can be very tidy, you know, once you have a system, you know? Good job, guys, and congratulations to Nermic, Chorus, Small Girl Laura, Joseph Knight, and also Niforin on some extra goodies at the end of that battle. So well done. It is a madhouse, but with 3 adults, it works very well. 4 adults now, because my friend is also living there. And Duo, when do I get to live there in your mansion? You must be living in a mansion, my man. 4 kids, all these adults, what the hell? Oh, Jesus, look how big. How many units? Oh my God, look all these units. Look how many enemies there are in this battle. Holy shit. What the hell? That looks insane. Oh my God. That just looks insane, the amount of units in this battle. Holy shit balls. Well, time to clear them out, people. Alright, so if you want to join in on the next battle of Stream Raiders, guys, put down your units. We're going to need them for the amount of goddamn enemies on this fight anyway. So we just played 9 races on Nitro Racer. And we unlocked 2 new maps. Actually 3 technically, because we unlocked 3 maps. So we got to see some new stuff, and then on the next stream, which is Monday, by the way, because so it's St. Patrick's week. Actually, let me put myself on the bigger screen again. So it's St. Patrick's week here at the moment in Ireland. So I'm going to be off for the next couple of days, enjoying my Irish national holiday. As I should. So excuse me. So I'm going to be enjoying that. So there's not going to be any stream until Monday. So yes, so we'll play some more Nitro on Monday's stream. Now we're also getting very close to the release of Resident Evil 4. That's going to be next Friday, not this Friday, next Friday. So I'm going to be streaming on the release of that. So if you do want to see Resident Evil 4 with my Leon cosplay, the hair's starting to go, the Leons. So I'm gonna look a little bit more Leonish by then, I'm sure. So if you want to see my Leon cosplay while I'm playing as Leon Kennedy in Resident Evil 4, then definitely don't miss the reveal of that. But I'm bigger than Leon, so that helps. We'll have the twins out. We'll be all good. Unicorns assemble. You may stay anytime, Jay. Yay! It's the end game. Memphis Sparks, I love your hair. Mwah, thank you very much. New style. We're doing it all new. So me and my stylist working together, and also my barber is going to be taking care of this in the next couple of days. I actually might move. I wonder if I could move that appointment. 1 second. I wonder if I can. I kind of want to get my beard done. Well. Okay, guys, I'm going to ask you a question. What would you think is best? So my original plan was to get my beard done before the party on Saturday. Okay? So it's going to be fresh AF completely. I'm gonna have one of those hot towel shaves. So it's going to be crispy clean with a new beard style at the same time. So I'm going to be changing this a little bit, or maybe a lot, depending on what my beard stylist wants to do. I'm giving him free reign. I'm going to be like, do as you wish. Just make me pretty. Make me pretty. Masculine pretty. There we go. That's what we were like. I like my masculine look. So we want the masculine beardy look. So would you think it's better to do it on the day, which was my original plan, or just do it ASAP so I can just enjoy it sooner for the rest of it? I just think do it on the day because you're going to be clean AF. It's going to be, all the lines will be completely fresh, faded, completely fresh. All the stuff in it. It's like, I think that's just the better choice. Just do it on the day. But what do you think? It would be nice just having like that, when your beard, if you have a beard, or if you see people with their beards fresh, like, isn't it just so nice when you just have a very fresh, it's okay if you don't have a beard, your hair maybe, when it's just completely 100% fresh on the day, and then you're going to this event, whatever the event is, and don't you just feel better when that happens? Kiss my axe, big muscle flexing, welcome to you, thanks for pressing the follow button. You're already pretty and handsome. Thank you, Skullman. You're always pretty, Jay. Says Actual Cider Rise. Thank you. We have second largest St. Paddy's Day parade in the country, so the city's already packed with people. Says Actual Cider Rise. I'm sure the hotels will be packed as well, right? You can play live action Leon. That's the one. We're going for the live action look, guys. We're going being Leon, guys. We're being Leon. With my new looky. Do you talk to your barber when you're getting a shave, or do you say no comes up? Oh, I talk. I'm always talking. With my stylists, I always talk. Like today, we had like 2 hours of conversation. Like we're literally there talking, and she's doing my hair. Like it's just talk. Now it's a little bit harder with the barber depending on where he is. Like he'll ask a question, he'll probably step back while I answer and then go back in, because especially if you have if you're going shaving with a cutthroat blade, those blades that, like, that knife that's very close, or it might even be the knife. Some use knives, some use a razor. Like the last thing you want to do is move any piece of you when there's a razor sharp object literally tipping away at the edges of your beard. not a good time to be moving your cheeks or your Adam's apple or anything like that. So sometimes it's a little bit more difficult when you're getting a hot shave, a fresh shave with the hot towel, because of that type of stuff. But outside of that, you can talk, pretty freely. It's a lot easier when you're getting your hair cut and styled and stuff fresh to talk to your stylist than your beard stylist. I don't like conversation most times. I tip more if they barely talk. I love talking when it makes it so much faster. Otherwise I'm just there being like la 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 la. But yeah, look guys, I pretty much talk for a living. I'm on Twitch, I talk for a living pretty much, right? Well, one of my livings anyway. So it's kind of important. Dentists have the nerve to ask me my life story while literally digging inside my mouth. Well, yeah, there's times when it's not so appropriate to ask questions, right? Do you have any children? Yeah. Gurgles and gurgle. But yeah, there's sometimes at some appointments, no, you can't talk much. But personally, I like to have a conversation, particularly if I'm friendly with that person. Now, for example, me and my hairstylist, we it's almost as if we're like best friends. We talk about everything, That's the kind of relationship that I've built with my hairstylist. Whereas my beard stylist, we're getting to know each other, but we're just not at the level where we would talk about anything as such, A Hydrovore, Timmy! It's like Timmy, actually South Park, Timmy! But now it's gonna be Timmy! If you can get both done, but if not, keep the schedule. I might let me have a look. To be fair, I'm not gonna. I'm just pointing right there. That's my beard stylist, my barber. But I know you can't see him, but he's a cutie. He's just cute. I don't go to him because he's cute, because he's a good crack. He's a good crack, as we say in Ireland. He's good crack. But he's a cutie. He's a cutie. He just has like, yeah, it's just cute. I wonder, I'm just going to yeah, see, I've already changed the appointment once to bring it back earlier into the day. I might just keep it. But now that I have the hair done, I kind of want to do my beard as quick as possible. But I like my beard as it is. Like I have to unfortunately make it a little bit more messy. As I said, I'm growing it out a little bit more, so he has more to work with. Plus, I'm making him work for his fucking money. Because I style my beard every single day. Every day, I'm trimming my beard, and I'm making it like... But, that makes his life easier, so now I'm going, grow out, you deal with it now. You're working for your money this time. I'm enjoying the sweater, Jay. Why, thank you. I'm keeping warm, actually, at this. Jason has a crush. Jamie. Is your barber single? I don't think so. I think he has a girlfriend. As I say, guys, I don't go to him because I'm interested. I go because he's a good crack. And when we say crack is like he's good fun. He's he's good to be around. Crack is an Irish slang word. So if you ever come to Ireland, you might have heard it actually, an Irish person saying it before. If they ever say, "What's the crack?" So we say, "What's the crack?" Hey, what's the crack? That's how we kind of say, "What's the crack?" Hey, what's the crack? Crack. Also just say crack. And it's not like, do you have crack? As in crack cocaine or something. That's not what we're saying. Or crack as in ass crack. It's spelt differently, but it's pronounced the same. But if we say what's the crack, it's pretty much like what's up, what's the story, what's going on. But if we say, oh, he is some crack or he's good crack, or oh, last night was some crack. That's like it's like it was a good time, or he's a good guy, or you know he's good fun. He's fun. You know, that's usually what crack is. Now, a very common saying that we'll say in Ireland as well is "Cack agus Crawl," "Crack agus Crawl." I'm actually even getting mixed up because I'm speaking English and Irish right after each other. Crack is English, but it's Irish slang, whereas agus Crawl is Oscail, guys, is Irish. But it's very often we do two, you know, combine words and shit. But a very common expression that we'd have is crack agus Crawl, which means, you know, fun and music. So it's like, come on, it's going to be mighty. We'll have the crack agus Crawl. That's very common that we'd say that. So we have our little things that we say here. You know, men are like spaghetti, straight until you get them wet. God, I haven't liked someone in so wrong. Or you mean so long? I don't know. You know, I really like that comment, Lizer. I think that's a fun comment. That's definitely fun. That's definitely fun. Don't pursue straights. That path leads to oh, I don't pursue them. They pursue me. I don't pursue straights. Jesus, I don't waste my time on that. Sometimes I might have a little crush on one, but I wouldn't go after them. Oh, God, no. Might not win this battle, says Gmals. We'll see. But yes, guys, if you want to join in on our Stream Raiders, we need plenty more participants. So join in on the Stream Raiders. Every 5 minutes you can place down a new unit. What? That's awesome, Jay. Well, look. You know, I'm fun. I have a good personality. You know, I'm masculine. It's what generally guys like. Jay doesn't need to pursue straights. Jay doesn't need to pursue straights. It's just how it is. What can I say? Okay, guys, be right back in 1 second. I think the twins deserve a little bit of fresh air. Don't you? Be right back. And we are back, my lovely people, with the twins having some fresh air at the same time and a little bit of a mix-up at the same time. So, woo! We got the twins out, but keeping it slightly warm, keeping a little bit warm still, because it is quite cold. It's lashing outside, lashing being another term for heavy rain that we use in Ireland. But yes, we have the twinsies out, and Leicester has just dropped dead. Sorry, Leicester. How is everybody keeping? I hope you're enjoying some twinny love. They have finally made an impact on the stream. They finally arrived. Osito horny twins? What do you mean? I don't know if Osito knows what the twins are, guys. The twins are looking extra plump. I can't wait for chest day tomorrow. I done legs day today, so my legs are pretty sore. So it's chest day tomorrow. So you know, they better be ready for a chest day. Last day of class tomorrow, and I got all my work done. Nice, nice. Hello, Siobhan and Veronica. Is that their new name, Siobhan and Veronica now? That's Duo's name for them this week, anyway. What was the other one? It was with Seamus and Tim. Was it Tamakin or something? I can't remember. So it's the girls today, not the guys. Yes, because you call them girls. Well, you know. They change around. Seamus and Telemachus. That's the one. Seamus and Telemachus. I don't even know Telemachus, but yeah. What kind of Telemachus? Like what the hell is a Telemachus? I've never heard of a Telemachus before. But yeah. So you're streaming on Saturday when they are nice and sore. No chorus, unfortunately not. No streaming until next Monday, unfortunately, because I'm going to be disposed of. When do we get emotes for each twin? Well, we have to. We'd need to unlock more emote slots for that. Oh, I get it now, says Osito. They're the twins. Do you know, I thought she'd done great work. She has a nice fade on each side here. I love how she faded in. Like, she kept it a little bit longer up here. Just for the fade to come in underneath it. So it's interesting how she done it. I've never had that before. But look, new hairstyle. So, you know, new hairstyle. We're trying out our creativity with this hairstyle and see if I like it or not. Because literally, this is my first time having a hairstyle like this, so it's pretty much like checking if I like it or not. So playing around with the hair, with our creativity, myself and her, and my stylist's creativity. Telemachus is an oceanic name, mostly Australians. Same with Barnaby. I've heard of Barnaby. But I want to see you do a peck dance with a sore chest. Chorus, you're just evil. You are the spawn of Satan, my friend. You want my chest to be sore and work extra hard while sore. There's a place for people like you, Chorus. You know? Cromco Gosling, mwah, big kisses blowing your way. Make sure you catch that. Also with Robohound as well. Robohound asking for a kiss. Mwah, make sure you catch that kiss as well. There you go. Already done the feed J. Thank you, Lightheart, by the way. Just coming in, just swooping in. Damn, Daddy J, fucking hot today, especially with the haircuts. Do I? Thank you, JJ. Enjoying the new hair. Much appreciated, my man. It's statistics. Never have I ever ate ass. Wait, I answered that one before. That was an old one. G Miles, thank you for the wet my whistle. In my dungeon. Joris, be nice, Jay. Give it and Jay take it away. I can. Nebe, actually, I forgot Nebe asked me to do a stand-up earlier. I'll do the stand-up for the Nebe. Unfortunately, he's no longer here, but Jay taking off his sweater and freezing the twins reminds me of the shirtless Carlos mod for Resident Evil 3. Well, look, you might have that shirtless Carlos mod, but now you're gonna have a shirtless Leon for Resident Evil 4, because we're gonna have a Leon. We'll try and do somewhat of a Leon style with my new bangs, with the new hair. Let me actually get a Resident Evil 4 remake Leon. We have to see, can we I know we only saw him the other day, but look, I think we can make it. Like, look, if you, let's see, let me put this up and put me on the other side. I think if I just put myself side by side, I think we can get it with this. Okay, I might not be able to get it as long because my hair is not as long as Leon's, obviously, but I think we can get close to it. If I just separate the middle like he has it, let me get a more frontal one. Yeah, look, if I separate just down here on the middle and just, okay, it's not going to go down past his eyes. Of course, I don't have that long, but you know, I can get it up to my eyebrows. It's close enough. So it's definitely possible to do a somewhat Leon cosplay with my hair at the moment. Obviously, it's longer on the sides, but look, there's only so much we can fucking do with it. But we can somewhat get it like Leon. Somewhat. Like, Leon should have faded sides, just like every other guy on the planet. Okay, simple as that. So we want Leon with faded sides. That's what we're going to get with a Leon cosplay. That's how we're going to do it, guys. So I might not be able to get it as long as Leon right now, but it's on the way. It's on the way. I have 380 points waiting for 450 so Jay can hug a teddy bear. I'm Nebe now, says Duo. I'll be your Nebe. You said there was a place for me. Oh yeah. In my dungeon. Exactly. Exactly, in the dungeon. Alright, let's do the stand-up for Nebe. So we can get that stand-up done. Or should I just sit down here for a while and just be like la 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 la? This is just, like, you know, this is halfway to standing up, kinda. I just pushed myself back, so there you go. This is what I look like sitting down all the time. Rough. That belly button. You like the belly button? Alright, so there we go, standing up as requested by the Nebe. Grrr. Wireless, hey Daddy J, do the twins ever do jumping jacks? Like this? You want jumping jacks, Wireless? We can do the jumping jacks. Do the jumping jacks. There's some jumping jacks for your Wireless. Yay! So there you go. Jumping jacks. Jumping jacks. Ganko's huffing on the copium right now, guys. It's the only thing he can do is just puff on the copium. Like, how else is he going to survive if he can't have some copium in his life? You know. Sketch artist is happy now too. My essay can wait. Neo's like, I should be doing my essay, but there's a man doing jumping jacks with his titties on stream right now. They got bigger. I don't know. You guys, you think they get bigger every time I stream? That's physically not possible. I like how the pants are being held up by some sort of pocket flashlight. Pocket flashlight. I would have been let. Oh man, I don't know. Nah. Copium, I thought it was Jay's natural scent I was huffing. Well, possibly. I thought the copium could be my natural scent. Who knows? Jay doesn't age. Oh, do you know who doesn't age? Avril Lavigne. Avril Lavigne doesn't age. She doesn't. Just point blank period. She just doesn't age. That woman is just, she looks the exact same as when she was 20. Pretty much. Actually, do I have a photo of Avril? There, look, actually I'm going to bring this up on my screen. It's just funny there because literally the first person who pops into my head when I don't think about aging is Avril Lavigne. Avril Lavigne doesn't age. She just doesn't. Now, you know, when she's not smiling there, her face is the exact same. She just doesn't age. This woman doesn't age. She's just like, look at her. She's the exact same as she was when she was like 18. She just doesn't age. Or, yeah, her hair changes, but the rest of her is the exact same. She's just, there you go. They look like they've been inflated. Yeah, she's just the same. Whatever she does, she's just the same. There you go, perfection. But yeah, so if you want to talk about not aging, that's an example of not aging. Big Darren Gaming, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you, Big Darren. Thanks for pressing the follow button. Also to Greg Ford Biking, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you as well. And also to Full Tight, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you as well, Full Tight. Thanks very much for pressing the follow button. They're looking more plump today, like they've been fed. I haven't had my dinner, guys. So today was legs day and I haven't had my dinner. Because literally by the time I got home from my hair appointment, because it took forever, because, you know, we had a lot of stuff to do. By the time I got home, I literally had no time to make food. All I could do is one of my quick snacks. But yeah, so JJ's needs to eat. You haven't fed the twins, no wonder they look angry. Exactly. They're angry now. That's what like they're just angry, guys. Big Darren Gaming, mwah, big kisses blowing your way. Make sure you catch that kiss. Gasp, no dinner. I know. The closest I've had to dinner right now was literally that yogurt. And yogurt doesn't really feed the twins all that well. It gives me like 20 grams of protein, which is nice. Is this an emergency pizza time again? We want pizza! We want pizza! We want pizza! Give me the pizza. Get that pizza in me now. Everyone else was being like, I didn't hear the pizza part. I just heard the rest. Copium. I forgot to drink water this afternoon. If only I could drink from somewhere. Here, drink from my water bottle, my good man. I drink water like a fish, guys. Water is extremely important for your skin. If you want gorgeous skin, you need to have some water in your skin. Feed the twins, they'll feed themselves. That's scheduled. The twins will just eat on everything around it. They'll just like, they'll eat away at all the rest of me. They're welcome to some back fat or something, because I fucking hate back fat on me. Indirect kiss, says Airbus. Hey, Daddy J, are you excited for St. Patrick's Day? I'm excited for the next couple of days, yeah. So I like St. Patrick's Day is St. Patrick's Day, but St. Patrick's weekend is more fun. We extend it out and enjoy it for the next couple of days. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. The twins will detach and go hunt a twink. We'll eat twink, nom nom. What is this liquid you call water? Says Ryak. Ryak, water is life. Life is water. Oh my god, guys, we only have 38 people for Stream Raiders. What happened to the hundreds that we had earlier? This is gonna be a death sentence. But let's see if our death sentence can do some sort of damage. Yeah, just 304 enemies. Yeah, that's fair. 304 versus 37. Let's see how many of the 304 we can take down. You never know, we could take down a sizable amount. Oh, look, oh my god. The dogs are just eating us alive. Oh, Jesus. This is just nuts. And I know I'm taking up the whole space right now. But look at it. Swarm gone. Yeah, that was not pretty. That was not a pretty time. Ouch. Why bother placing the units when Jay's twins can crush them all at once? Because when I can't crush them all at once, that's what happens to us. We all die. But yeah, guys, if you want to join in on the next battle of Stream Raiders, click on the link and put down some lovely units. Doggy, no. Speaking of Doggy, we need to start playing our lovely Antarctic game, which is coming up next on stream. Because we need some time, because unfortunately I missed like 2 hours of progress, roughly, because of my internet cutting out there on Monday with you guys. So, you know, at this rate, we'll never finish it before Resident Evil 4 comes out. Reminds me of that 300 movie. This is Sparta! I know, right? But yeah, that wasn't pretty, guys. 100 bottom versus 300 tops. Hope for everyone. Well, the hope for everyone speaks the truth. Okay, let's see. Where were we? Just 1 second, waiting for this to load up. All right, let's get back to this. Let's get back to our gaming scene. Here we go. Hey, there we go. Quick green screen change, and we are back in business, my lovely people. Let me turn off the background musics. Oh, there's some Avril Lavigne's still back up on our screens. Let's go back to some Pale Beyondies. Pale Beyond. Oh, no, that's Pale Night. Wrong game. Pale Beyond. And I'm going to catch you up with a little bit of story that we missed out on. Very little. I kind of caught you up there earlier, but I know some people wouldn't have heard that. Why can't I change it to fucking Pale Beyond? Hello? Ah, now it is. Okay, cool. Okay, and done. There we go. Well, that's sorry, I checked the historical case, and it's 300 tops versus 700 bottoms. Well, still, there's more than double for each. So it's there's plenty of discrepancies there. I remember that in ancient times it was a tactical advantage for soldiers to be lovers. Actually, yeah, I heard that actually. Alright guys, we are moving on to the Pale Beyond. So we are continuing on our lovely narrative exploration game into the Antarctic. So if you haven't seen this before, don't worry, I will catch you up with everything that's happening. We're at the beginning of week 21, and basically what has happened is that since the last stream, because my internet cut off while I ended the previous week, is that the entire encampment has now put a gigantic canvas over their settlement, over the camp, to keep them warm now that we're in the middle of the winter. So the winter has come, and we have to keep ourselves warm by being inside this gigantic tent. So everyone is now placed inside the tent. As you can see here, the camp is, well, it's pretty snug. It's pretty snug in here. But I'm very sure this is going to have its own consequences. We can't really go outside because, you know, it's minus 46 degrees. So realistically coming out, although we can still hunt, but that means anyone who goes hunting is guaranteed to, well, come back with freezing status and get frostbite, which we kind of, well, if we can limit it, you know, if we don't have to, we don't need to. But I'm hoping, what we're hoping, of course, is that we're going to have enough food We have lots of penguins, so I'm sure we have a good amount of food. I think the most important thing that I'm worried about really is making sure that we have enough heat. So if you haven't seen this game before, this is The Pale Beyond, a narrative adventure game. Really, really fantastic game, to be honest. A lot better than what I expected. But I'm going to tell you, I'm going to quickly catch you up with some of the in-game resources, and I'll talk about them as we continue. Actually, before we do any requests, let me quickly put some food into the pot, because we probably will need it. So let's put in a couple of baby penguins. That would be probably good. We won't really need the dog's food, so we'll put in, just so it's something. And let's put in a little bit of heat into the furnace before we do anything else. Just so we have a bit, and then we'll go from there. So this is gonna be our first day in the new camp. Yes, and we do have a lot of penguins at the moment that we have killed. If you can remember on the last stream, there was a gigantic colony of penguins that entered our camp, and we decided to massacre them. So we have their blubber and meat to last us through the winter. So this is going to really pay off, hopefully, but we're going to see that. Jay, you look like you've lost 5 years on you. Handsome. What? Thank you. That's what my stylist is going for. And now with my micro needling that I'm going to get done now over the next 3 months, hopefully my skin will start to look even younger. So I'm going to be a sprightly age 26 by the time we're finished. We're going to be 26. We're not quite 26 at the moment, but we will be 26 while still being in daddy mode. Now, depending on how my beard stylist does my beard now this weekend, that might change a few things. We'll see. Right, beady-eyed old twink. Yay, killed them all. Templeton looks like he's staring through you. Right, I know. Okay, so let's start off, and I'll start, if you haven't seen this before, don't worry, I'll catch you up with as much details as possible, the need to know stuff, so you can enjoy the story along with us, and you can help us make decisions as well when it comes to it, so we'll enjoy. Well, Captain, sun won't be getting up for a while. Welcome to our new home. Aye, this canopy ain't pretty, but she'll do us right. Better than being stuck out in that blizzard. That I believe we can all agree on. So Templeton is pretty much the science officer. He's pretty much our second in command at the moment, and he's pretty much he's very much a law and order man. He just is all about just work ethic and just keeping on track, because he's signed up to this expedition for science, for the huge scientific discovery that he hopes he will find when we find the Viscount, if we actually find it towards the end of the adventure, which is why we set out here in the first place. We have the cook, which is Junior, this man in the middle right here, who just highlighted for us. He's the cook, pretty much easy as that. There's 4 people in our staff that are pretty loyal to him. So we have these 4 guys who are all loyal to Junior. So keeping Junior on our side will keep them all on our side as well. So if our captaincy ever comes into question, we'll have more people to vote on our good side. So loyalty is very important in this game. All the main characters have loyalty meters. So keeping these as good as possible will help us, I'm sure, in the long run. Now, this guy here, Grimly, he's impossible to please, but we're slowly making our way with him. Yeah, he's hated us since the beginning. So trying to get him to change his mind a little bit is not so easy. As Sonic wins, big muscle flexing. Welcome to you, Sonic. Thanks for pressing the follow button. Evening, people. We got the pink nips out, says Duke. We do indeed. Daddy is a state of mind, everyone. Age doesn't matter. Indeed. Yes, I'm 34, but by the time we're doing all this course, I'll be 26. I've already, as Makaniyami said, I've knocked 5 years off my life right now, so we can knock a couple of more years off as well. Why not? We're going for it. Worse than I've ever seen. We'll have to keep an eye out for rips in the outer canopy. Okay, so pretty much the new game mechanic is that every so often the canopy might rip, which makes sense. So we're going to have people at all times just in case. Well, since we're not going out hunting, there's not going to be much else people are going to be doing. So it should be easy enough to fix these predicaments if and when they arrive. Don't want the heat seeping out. So pretty much if we don't fix these rips when they occur in the canopy, we're going to lose massive amounts of heat and people probably will start freezing. You see a single hole, you grab whoever you can to fix it. Best to heed their warnings, Captain. This tarpaulin is old and has clearly seen better days. Captain, I hope you're becoming accustomed to our new setup. It will be some time before we can leave this canopy. 21 weeks. I assume you've been taking track of the time. It's been 21 since we've set sail. 18 more weeks until rescue, correct? Yes, so we have 18 more weeks until we're rescued. Or maybe something else will happen. So still quite a good chunk of game. Now, to be honest, with the winter, maybe they'll fast forward it a little bit. Because I don't think there's going to be too much. Well, I could be wrong, but I don't think there's going to be too much gameplay being stuck in a canopy. So they might do a bit of fast forwarding. We'll see. But at the moment, we have to survive until week 38, 39 for the fleet to come and find us. However, that's going to happen. But I'd say we'll definitely be trying to. Well, the winter will have passed by then, so we might start moving out before that. But we'll see. We have so much questions still and so many answers still to get. The winter will be long, but I feel it won't feel as such. Even thoughts can freeze out here. I think the weeks will pass before you know it. Okay, maybe that's pretty much a hint being like, okay, you know, the weeks are going to speed up. So, you know, they might go every second week instead of every week. We might have to make a decision every second week or something, possibly. Still, you have been in command for quite some time now. It has made for interesting observation, at least. Well, Templeton flicks through the pages of his notebook. I still believe it was unwise to claim Hunt had abandoned the crew, no matter how truthful it seems to be. To disparage the man's character did no favours for you amongst his sailors. I didn't say anything that wasn't true. Yes, that was a mistake. Templeton flicks through the pages of his notebook. I'm disappointed by your refusal to take action against Stoke and his music. Leaving room for such open disrespect to your authority. You now look weak and ineffectual. Better weak than a tyrant. I'm not here to abuse authority. Not abuse, enforce. Templeton flicks through his pages. I must commend you for your action during the incident with the leopard seal. So that's when one of the scouts almost died. Literally, we were like this from having our first death. Now, so far in the game, everyone is alive. Everyone potentially can die. But we've been keeping people alive very well so far. Your cool head and preparedness meant we were able to avoid disaster. Kudos. Templeton flicks through the notebook. It will be a long time before winter clears, but when it does, we will be closing in on our rescue point, which is also the last known location of the Viscount, if you may recall. I wonder if Hunt was still headed in that direction. So Hunt was the previous captain of our ship. He disappeared with 3 other crew in the middle of the night. They took some supplies from us and a boat, and we haven't seen him since. So we don't know, is he alive? Is he gone to maybe get rescue for us? We have no idea. Hunt? No, I doubt that. The man had little faith in the expedition. I wonder. Do you still hope to find the Viscount? No matter, we've spoken enough. Best get back to work. Alright, so we're going to find out the new mechanic, I suppose, soon. Of the rips in the canopy. Now, we have a couple of people who are frozen at the moment, so we're going to go to the med bay, and we're going to find anyone who's sick. We have 2 Johns who's wounded. We're going to put this guy who's freezing into the med bay. We have 2 other people sick here as well. So we'll put all these into the med bay. Actually, I can save 2 people from the med bay. I can comfort them right away. Let's put these two into the med bay. And then I'm going to put the other two I'm going to put the 2 engineers to cure the other 2. Because that will be instant. So I can use the scientists instantly. And I can put them to use medical comforts. Because I don't think I'm going to be able... There's nothing else the scientists can really do right now. Oh, I used the wrong button. Shit. Ah, well, I'll create another one. I used the medkits. I didn't mean to do that. Ah, well. For Kasha, I'm going to get her to increase the morale. I'm just going to have maybe one of the scouts talk to her. So Kasha is the local photographer, and she's pretty much almost like a counselor to people at the moment. So every time we put one character to talk to Kasha, we gain a bit of decorum. So decorum, if this ever reaches 0, we lose the game instantly. So that pretty much means that no one has faith in us anymore. So it's an instant game over. So decorum, we can increase and decrease it due to lots of actions like starving people, making people freeze and stuff. Having people die, or just making really bad decisions, or it could be just stuff that might make people happy in general. All that type of stuff can decrease morale, decrease decorum. So she can increase decorum a little bit every week, and also change people's morale by just having them talk to her. Also, we have dogs. Now, the dogs aren't really useful at the moment, but they've been very useful throughout the adventure. We have 14 dogs here. But the doggos, which are our good boys, they are our good boys. The doggos have been vital in expeditions, but since it's winter right now, we're not going outside because we'll freeze to death. However, we will need to put people outside to gather the penguins. So I won't do that just yet because there might be some holes that might appear in the canopy after dinner time. So we're going to have dinner time now. So we move into the evening. You can choose who you want to spend. Okay, so I can choose who I want to spend. Oh, okay. We can choose who we want to talk to for the evening. There's nothing else we have to do. We can literally not talk to anyone if we want to. So now a hole has appeared in the canopy. So we need 4 people. So we'll just put 4 of the sailors. We'll just put 4 of them to rip. So if there's one tear in the canopy, we need 4 people available. Which is quite straightforward and easy right now. Now I want to make sure that our supply of penguin meat is high, so we're going to put in 3 of the sailors to gather the penguins. They'll instantly become freezing. Now if they stay freezing for 1 week, they'll get frostbite, and if they get frostbite they can't work the next week, and if they're still frostbite by the end of the next week, they die. That can happen also at the end of each week. More people will become freezing because of the freezing temperatures outside. People can become freezing. And also with food, which is this icon here, if the food is too low, then people can become malnourished. If they stay malnourished for over a week, they'll get scurvy and then they will die after that. So keeping a track of when people are freezing or malnourished is extremely important, because you'll kill people otherwise. Unless, sometimes you can also play the game that the less people you have, the less mouths you have to feed, and also less heat has to be used. But also then, conversely, you'll have less people to work. So it's it's not a good thing either, So you have to be very careful with how it all works. I think I'm going for a stroll, says Grimly. What? So Grimly is pretty much is the accordion player. He's one of the sailors. He holds a lot of sway in the team. There's 4 people loyal to him, and then Nutley, who he's talking to here, he's the doctor. So Nutley is a very nervous type of character. What? You were staring at the exit for a while there. Oh, right. You all right? Yes. It's going to be a long winter, isn't it? Should be. And the food we have now will have to last us, right? What are you getting at? Well, nothing. Nutley scurries off, returning to his tent. Then grimly, same type of thing. Less people equals less OnlyFans subs. We have to prevent that, says Leicester. True, right? You see that, Shaw? Something's up with the doctor. Don't like it. Well, we'll have to maybe chase after him. Does he want to speak, maybe? I'm not sure if he wants to speak or not, but... Doctor, you're back. You wandered off so soon after dinner. Is something on your mind? Oh, no. I was just planning to get an early night. Oh, well, good night. Ah, yes. I wonder, is he trying to leave? But he's not going to be able to go anywhere. It's in the middle of winter. He'll just freeze to death. Unless he's thinking, I'm just going to kill myself because he's such a burden or something. Or maybe he's starting to, like, you know, just get those thoughts. Like a bit of madness, you know, a bit of, like, winter madness type thing. Maybe. Gamer Physics, thank you very much for the raid, my good man. Hope you're keeping well. Big muscle flexing, welcome to you. And also to GWG93, good evening to you as well, GW. Hope you're keeping well. Duke Carter, do you see mouths to feed? Says Duke. Plenty, right? Hey Cash, I'm demoralized. Please get the glory hole ready. Oh God. Do you really want her in your glory hole? Really? Man, this game has very advanced jiggle physics. Oh wait, that's you. Notley was sizing up the crew to see which one is the tastiest. Arf, Templeton, arf. Miss Cordell, would you be able to calm that thing down? I'm attempting to make note of the day's work. The move has left Stanbury overstimulated. So Stanbury is like the best dog. It's her favorite dog. So Cordell, this character here, she is the hound master. She's responsible for all the lovely doggies. So, and Cordell is very loyal to us at the moment. We worked her ass off. Well, not very loyal, but we got her just about to loyalty. So, that's always good. Pretty much nearly everyone's loyal to us at the moment. We worked hard to get these people loyal. So our captaincy is in check. We're not losing our captaincy anytime soon, I hope. But so far everyone's going okay. We're doing really well. We're tackling this game quite well. And with nowhere to take them bored. How long before the creature tires itself out? A pack down can remain active for several hours without taking rest. And then it will calm down? Perhaps. Then another is likely to act out again. How is anyone to have work done in their presence? You will grow used to it. Learn to focus your mind. I am focused on my duties all the time, thank you very much. Then you should have no issue. Arf. Ho ho. The dog is getting up in her face. You know. Basil Ashraf, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. Thanks for pressing the follow button. I was slightly off the side there. Is there any adult activities in the game? Doesn't seem to be. We make the adult conversations and stuff here. I'm going to put a little bit more food into the pot. It's a little bit low. Maybe put in more fish, because I'm not going to need the dogs, so the fish aren't so important. All right, let's end the night. And let's see how it goes. I'll be lurking with my gherkin. Enjoy Gamer Physics. All right, so at the end of each week, we have a choice to make with how we want to hand out our rations. So that's our food and our fuel as well. Now it's getting harder to be able to preserve our food and our fuel because it's so goddamn cold outside. It's at its maximum level, as you can see up here. It's maximum cold. So pretty much, even if we reduced it down slightly, you know, it's not going to help. There's still 2 people are going to become freezing. Even if we gave everyone even extra, 1 person will still become freezing. So it's just how we're going to have to battle this pretty much for the next bit. We are low on everything. I think we have enough food, so I think we can stop. Well, yeah, I'm going to keep the food normal. We have plenty of food right now, so I'm not too worried on the food. It's the heat that I'm most worried about. I'm gonna see. I also need to see, does it advance the weeks? It's currently week 21, and they were kind of hinting that the weeks might go faster. So I'm gonna keep it at a decent level for now. I'm not gonna take too many risks. We'll see if that's a good if that's going to be a mistake or good. The long winter continues. Tucker's freezing has progressed into frostbite. Cavity's freezing has progressed into frostbite. Daz freezing has progressed into frostbite. Grips is now freezing. Quizzly is now freezing. So as you can see, lots of people are getting freezing. So if they get frostbite, if they're not cured this week, all 3 of these will die. But we're not going to let that happen. That's not what we want. Oh no, you have to say da. So frostbite means they can't work and they're going to die. But we will prevent that. We have medicine. We still have plenty of medicine. We will help that. The freezing we'll get rid of instantly. Not a big thing. Oh boy, now things pick up. Okay, look. It's 3 weeks. They advanced it by 3 weeks. So it went from week 21 to week 24. So it advanced 3 weeks in the winter. So it, we don't have, so we can kind of ration our food a little bit differently. What we're going to do starting right off is we're going to get those 2 people out of freezing status by using the engineers to heat them up. So 2 of them will get rid of their, we'll get rid of that. We're going to put all 3 of the guys who got frostbite into the medical bay so they don't die. That takes care of that. I'm going to use the scientist. Actually, I won't do the scientist right now because I have to see if there's going to be issues with the tent, which there most likely will be. You notice anything about the doc lately? Since winter started, he seemed off, more than usual. I think we should have words. How's the mutts doing? Overstimulated, bored, cramped. They will grow used to it in time. What is the state of the boiler? Cramped, but it works. Nobody's dying. Good to hear. Thought I heard that one howling through the night. Stanbury? I doubt that. Stanbury's remarkably well behaved. Low bar for those animals. Better behaved than most of this crew. Again, low bar. Ooh. Alright, let's see if there's any requests. They need the was. Cut Kasia open like a tauntum and then shove the frostbiting people into her. You just want us to eat Kasia. Like, guys, if we run out of food, we're going to resort to cannibalism. We don't want to eat the dogs, but so far our food is okay. Now, we don't know if that's going to happen. That we're just kind of thinking we might have to start eating people, or the dogs. And I'd rather not eat the dogs. Now, the dogs are kind of useless right now because we can't go out hunting because it's 46 degrees, minus 46 degrees. Not a good idea. But afterwards, we might need those dogs. So I'd rather not eat our dogs. Plus, eating dogs is just a no-no. But if we get desperate enough, we might have to make some cruel decisions. So eating people or eating the doggies. This isn't Last of Us 2. We're not killing dogs, please. You just want us to eat Templeton and Kasia. Pyro, what did I walk into? Hey, Pyro. Warmth of your bottom. Put them in your big cleavage to warm them up. Like, if I was ever trapped out in the Antarctic, these babies better keep me warm, and I'm just saying. Shaw, Templeton, need to do something about Arthur. Arthur? That's the doctor. The doctor. And he says it. Right, yes, Dr. Nutley. So he's saying, let me put myself into the middle. I wasn't aware Dr. Nutley was proving an issue. What do you mean, Grimley? What is that Craven up to? So what do you mean, Grimley? Since winter started, he seems unwell. I'm surprised to see you coming to us with this issue. I didn't take you to show concern to a high-class landborn. He's a good lad, means well. Besides, he's part of the crew. Hunt picked him out. Well, it's no secret that the good doctor carries a nervous temperament. Do you think it's beginning to affect his own health? I'm not alone. Junior, Belford, and Darling all think so too. Then it's quite noticeable. Don't worry, Grimley, I'll have words with him. Nutley has been that way since we landed. If the doctor can't hack it out here, that's his problem. I'll say, don't worry, Grimly. I'll have his words with him. So every time we pick an action, it can have a negative or a good impact on the other characters. Now, sometimes it will mean nothing as such, but generally speaking, we want to keep the loyalty, and the morale high. We don't want a game over screen too early, and we're doing so well. Like, we haven't really got close to game over yet. Now, we had some patchy low decorum. Remember, if decorum ever reaches 0, it's game over. But we've been very reasonable with lots of our decisions. We've made a couple of wrong ones, but nothing that killed us. Like, no one has died yet. So yet being the key word. So we'll see. Jay narrating his story pretty hot. Wondering if we can get him to narrate a few things in real life. Of course I can. I love speaking. I love reading and I love speaking. Why not? To Duo's defense, Templeton is out there looking like a drumstick. He has the snow madness. I think he has the snow madness. Stuff is getting to him. Okay, Grimly is a bit more loyal to us, which is good. Better sooner than talking to him. Lad's barely hanging in there. I wonder if the doctor is thinking of killing himself. Now, since the doctor is kind of responsible for keeping people healthy from frostbite, losing the doctor, not advisable. So let's hope he's not thinking of killing himself, because it sounds like he is. We're all gonna die in Stream Raiders again. Grips. Captain, do you mind if I move to a different tent? Worried about the boiler. I'd like to be on hand in case of emergency. Would you be able to move me closer? It muddies the waters to move you now. Please make do with your current position. Like, I don't believe there's a requirement to keep them in the same place. There's not like a space mechanic, or is there? I haven't noticed that. You're never too far from the boiler. There's no change. Of course you can move there. Like he's not a guy that gives loyalty, so he might get demoralized maybe if I don't move him, but maybe he'll get cold. He might get freezing, but I'll just say it muddies the waters to move you now. Please make do with your current position. It probably will demoralize him, but fuck it. Alright. Templeton, yeah, I knew we'd get demoralized. Templeton got, I lost a little bit of loyalty with Hammond, but he still likes me. The meter's still above that white line, which is the most important thing. But Templeton is still very high up, so not too big of an issue. One demoralized. I can cure the demoralized. Captain, hate to do this, but do you mind moving me to a new spot? Why? Why do you want to get moved? It's getting awfully cold and these old bones are starting to crack. Well, okay, you make a good point. I'm not owed special treatment, but I'd like to be moved closer. Okay, just because you're old and your bones, I will allow you to move. Everyone is cold, Lefty. That's no good reason. I'm sorry, but you'll have to bear it. I see no problem. You may move. Okay, I'll do that. Okay, I lost some loyalty with Templeton, but gained some loyalty with his commander, Mr. Zach. I've had it. I've had enough. Night after night, week after week. Those salters. Isaac, some decorum, please. Apologies, but I can't take their presence any longer. Loud, disruptive, and the mess they leave behind after dinner. I just want some peace and privacy. Is that too much to ask? Captain, I implore you that you relocate me to another tent, anywhere else as long as it's far away from them. For fuck's sake. How about closer to the kennels with the dogs? Why not? Fine. Honestly, the dogs would be preferable at this rate. Oh, he got fucking demoralized anyway. Captain Templeton, I heard through the grapevine. So this is Kurt. So Kurt is our big boy. Kurt is a favorite amongst lots of our community. I'm sure for obvious reasons. You look, he's well dressed. He's big daddy like. You know, a lot of people like Kurt. So Kurt is our head explorer. Now he loves us. He's very loyal to us, as you can see. He's full level of loyalty, and also he's in charge of the of the scouts. So as long as we have his loyalty, these will be loyal to us as well. So 4 people in total. Erebus, woof. Barely any healers placed. Well, let's check out Stream Raiders there. It's going to be probably another bloodbath, will it? We shall see, I'm sure. At least it's a bit more, but there's 197 of them, so it's they nerfed it slightly, but let's see if we can do any damage there. You never know. As long as these doggies don't take out all of our archers, which they're going towards. Come on, archers, defend yourselves, because the tanks are moving down. Oh, we're doing decent, but there's way too many doggies against us in the Stream Raiders. Yeah, they're getting towards our archers now. Our artillery doing some nice damage to them, but yeah, they overran us again. We did better, but there was less of them. Yeah, this level is a shit show. That's what happens when we place too many units in the first battles, and now the computer's like, yeah, we think you're going to place way more, and we don't. Yeah, I'm going to do a Necromancer. They might be strong with the skeletons on this one. Alright guys, let's try and win it this time if possible. They have nerfed the amount of creatures this time again, but hopefully we'll get more people signing into the Stream Raiders. Remember, every 5 minutes you can place down a new unit, and then in 30 minutes we'll have a new battle. While we'll play that in the background while we continue on our Pale Beyond gameplay. So we'll go from there. Oh wait. Okay, I had a couple of dropped frames there, but it's bounced back. I was like, oh god, don't tell me the internet's going again, like last week, for fuck's sake. Mapache Pinto, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you. Thanks for pressing the follow button. Also the Snowman as well, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you as well. Templeton, like the rat from Charlotte's Web, maybe. Duke. I'm not sure. Indeed, you may just be able to help. You know the boy well, don't you? I should say so. How long have you been on the ice together now? Then you may just have the right man for this job. We're concerned by the doctor's temperament. He's slowing down in his work and may threaten stopping altogether. Well, his own health comes before his work, wouldn't you agree? Both are a matter of grave importance. You will speak with him then. I'm afraid that might be beyond me, Richard. What? It's a captain's duty to consult the crew. You've spoken to Notley before. Curtis Wright Templeton, he's not the man for the job. I'll say it's a captain's duty to consult the crew. Right you are, Robin, but it's not just that. I've spoken to the lad quite a bit, and I've never made it through to the boy. I might have the right disposition for it. Might not. Spelling mistake. Too soft, I say. Excuse me. You treat him too softly. The young man's a doctor. He does not need to be handled with gloves. What he needs is someone to remind him of the duty behind his role. No sugared words. The boy's temperament is hanging by a thread, and you want Shaw to approach with a saw? You said it yourself. The gentle method proves ineffective. I said no such thing. Curtis Wright, Nutley requires encouragement. Templeton's right, it seems harsh, but Nutley requires a reminder of his importance. No use arguing this. We will see what fares best when I have words with the man. I'll just say no point arguing. We'll see what fares best when I have words with him. Understood. I suppose what presents itself in the moment is best. Yes, no good playing with the hypotheticals, is there? I trust your judgment, Captain. Best leave the talk until after dinner. No need to interrupt his work further. Please let me know how you fare, Captain. Best of luck. Yeah, so I think if I picked the first two options, I would have lost loyalty with either of them. Whereas the third one, it's a more of a middle ground and being like, yeah, we'll judge it based on what we talk about. Okay, so there's 2 holes in the canopy. So I'm going to take one person out to try and fix their demoralized. So that should help. And I'm going to need 8 people to work on the holes. So let's take all remaining people that I can find, have them work on the holes. So that means, so that tried to trick me that time. I could have used those people earlier. Thankfully I didn't. That would have been a disaster. So I have one person spare. I guess I could, well, I guess I could put that person out. Nah, it's too risky. Well, I could put them outside to collect the penguins. But there's only one person, so it's only one person who get ice. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. It's that kind of balance right now between how many people will get frostbite versus not. And if the doctor dies and commits suicide or whatever he's thinking of doing, then that's going to be very nasty. So I think I'm going to wait until at least having the word with the doctor first before I decide anything else. So we have 2 people demoralized, one's getting cured. We have 3 people with frostbite. So to prevent them dying, we have them in the medical bay right now. They're unable to work, but at least they'll survive. We don't want them to die, obviously. No one has died yet. We're doing quite well. But they easily could die. That's the problem. So Kasia to the rescue. Kasia's to the rescue with the demoralized. I can only take care of one of them, so I will lose a bit of decorum at the end of the week, but that's fine. We're still very high with decorum, so I